You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I mean, you can see right now, without LeBron, Lakers are struggling.
Let me tell you about a team I hate, all right? I know the Dallas Cowboy fan is here, so I had to make sure he knew how much I hate this team.
I'm ready.
I've often said that the people who run baseball, they try very hard to ruin it.
I'm from Brooklyn. I don't have a problem saying it to his face. Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Hey, get any.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
All right, everybody, how you doing? Captain Jack here. We are doing our normal, I would call it normal, our Thursday show. You don't know jack about sports. For those that don't know, and most of you do, the ones that follow me on Facebook and Instagram and whatnot. Make sure I put my Bocadillos up, and you are listening to the Old Salty Pirate. This isn't the Ask Captain Jack show. It does say it down there. This is, you don't know jack about sports, but you know what? You could definitely ask me on this show, and I wanted to make sure that everybody was here. I am simulcasting on Instagram. I'm waving to the folks over there at Instagram. I got some other folks in there that got Daryl and Kane's 232, Mary Johnson Kate. Thank you for being here, darling. Raider Travis is here. Vato Al. Chris Lentz is over here as well. So again, if you're on Instagram, thank you for being here. Head on over to YouTube. This way I get a chance to see where everybody is, and I can get the comments as I can. Okay. See what we have. Yeah, Aaron Cortez has already checked in. I'm back. Thank you there, Vicky, and lots of love to Vicky and all the folks. I mean, there were way too many folks. that wanted to make sure that I was doing well, and I appreciate everybody being here. A Skip, otherwise known as Matt Bouchane. I'm gonna try to be there. Bane the Raider, thank you for being here, shipmate, over on Instagram. Bane, come on over to YouTube, brother. A Skip is my buddy Matt Bouchane, who is a Browns fan, and as I tell folks here, we are Raider centric. We are Raider centric. Most of the people here are Raiders fans, but we also have some fans from other teams show up. Matt is a diehard Browns fan, because actually most people who are Browns fans, I would say most people who are Browns fans are diehard because, I mean, honestly, this is going to sound horrible, Matt, but would you be a Browns fan on purpose unless you're a diehard? You're a diehard. OG Daniel, hey, shipmate. First Captain Jack show. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate that. YTX Man 2 over here on YouTube as well. Thanks again for being here. Vicky, I said hello. Come on, darling. You know I did. And Vicky's grandson, Marlo, who I say this, if anybody wants to be the mini-me, I wanted it to be Marlo. So if you want, like I said, if you know what I dress like, I can probably, I can't put my phone on. Hang on. Why is my phone on? Okay, I'll do this for the camera. If you don't know what I look like when I dress out, okay, I'm going to do the picture of my phone. Okay, there's that. You see the pirate? That's me, okay? For guys on Instagram, I know it's backwards. But that's me. When I dress out, that's me. And I've already asked Vicky this. I said, if somebody's going to be a mini-me, I'd love it to be Marlo. And Jerry White, who is a member of the, actually, he's a member of the Chiefs mess of Captain Jack Scallion. And if you are new here, you will see Chiefs mess. It's a Navy thing. Bane knows about it. Bane is a sailor, so he knows who the Chiefs mess is. I just want to say it to OG Daniel because this is his first show. In case, like I said, I am a chief petty officer, and where the Chiefs congregate in any community, especially on board the ship, they congregate in the Chiefs mess. So we have a separate membership here, and you can become a member of the Galleon. I will say membership has its privileges and perks when you become a member. Daniel was a quartermaster second. There, so you know, I don't have to explain it to you. But there were a lot of Raider fans that were like, what the hell are you talking about? Chiefs mess. By the way, I am watching sports. The Maple Leafs just scored a goal, 13:08 to go in the third period. They are now up, they are up 3-1, but they're down a goal. Montreal is winning 3-2 right now in Game 5. Again, if you are a member of the Chiefs mess, you one of the perks is you get a Captain Jack patch. Chiefs mess membership. Go hit where it says join on YouTube. There are other perks, but that is the one perk. After a year, you get a certificate. Let me see if I can show the certificate. I think I put that up in here so you can see. Okay. Well, actually, I don't know if it'll go on. I'm afraid to do it. Maybe if I did a picture. I apologize. If I do the video, I might. There's the membership video, which I need to install. But it shows a picture of the membership certificate. If you're a member of the Chiefs Mess, you get the certificate. If you're a regular Ship's Company member, you get a certificate. But Chiefs Mess members get their certificate with an anchor. And obviously they get the pin. That's after a year. So if you want to support me, I appreciate it. puts me into some things where I can do expenditures and take things off. It's just your way of saying thank you. And by the way, there is special content for members. Vicky Orr with the Semper Fi. Permission to come aboard granted there, Ana Diaz. Ana Diaz Rincon over in Vegas. Oh, by the way, and this is the first thing that I can say, is I'm going to Vegas. I got my oh, by the way, and Anna's a member. I believe she's a Chiefs Mets member as well. I know Jerry White is. Minnesota Wild might upset the Vegas. Ooh, watch what you say here there, Matt, because again, you're on thin ice with being a Browns fan. But there are a lot of people that are was it LGK? LV? Oh, LVK. Yeah, LV. Yeah, Las Vegas Knights. See if anybody else is over here on Instagram. Nope. So we are caught up to date. Jerry White was in the Navy, 86 to 89. I started in 86. That's when I was in there. Braves beat Kansas City. That's when they stopped their winning streak. So there you go. Shipme, welcome back from a severe and serious sick call. Yeah, I'm definitely on the medical list. Be careful. Guide your ship through rough waters, youngin. Not too many people can call me youngin. Not too many people can call me young. I know Don Webb can. Daniel was in a couple years before me. Actually, technically, no, Daniel, because I was a midshipman in 83. So technically, I got you by a year, unless you were delayed entry. So I was a midshipman, midshipman, 83 to 85. And then I went in the Navy. I didn't owe the Navy anything. That's a long story, but I didn't owe the Navy anything. So there you go. Anna was a Sea Cadet. Cool. Vicky Orr can call me youngin. Did the Pecker Checkers? I got a story for you, Daniel. Maybe it'll be one of those stories that I do. If you become a member, I will go into some really unique stories that I have. And yeah, of course, Matt Bouchane is telling me how old I am. Thank you, Matt. So again, we are on the broadcast here. As you saw in the update for the show, we were talking a bunch of playoff things. I am watching the hockey playoffs, and Ana Diaz is Anna. Like I said, we'll be clean. No, we won't. We'll be somewhat cleaner for the ladies. Although these are Raiderettes, and definitely treat them with respect, but always treat the ladies with respect. But they're a little bit more body. They can do stuff. Robert Hawk, thank you for being here, Robert Hawk, who is a dear friend of mine as well. And by the way, Robert Hawk, I believe with my buddy Eric Armelon, is going to try to see myself and Don Webb when I go to Canton. So hopefully we can get together. I don't know all my schedule yet. Oh, but getting back to point. See, this is me. I have a point, and then I'm on the highway, and then I divert, and I come back, and then I divert again. As long as you're entertained, that's all I care about. As long as you're entertained, that's what I care about. Anna works at a tire shop. Okay. Anna's a dame. Anna's a broad. Anna's a broad. Just remember, like when the old school, like Frank Sinatra, And I say it with respect. Anna's a broad. Vicky's a broad. I love my broads too. Love my lady Raiderettes. And hello to everybody. Now, let me get back. I am going to Canton in August. I'm going to spend a week with Don Webb. We're going to be going out and around and seeing things. We're going to the Hall of Fame ceremony, so that's a given. So I can't wait to see folks there in June. And I just made these arrangements. I'm going to Vegas. Was it the 24th and 25th or 26th? flying in on Friday. So I think that's the 25th. Yeah, flying in on Friday. So I will be bouncing around Vegas the 25th and the 26th. I do my tour of the stadium on the 26th. So if there are events in Vegas that people want to, and I will be dressed. I know it's June. It's going to be hot. I know it's going to be hot. Follow Dog, saw you on a show after that night. Oh, thank you there, Daniel. I appreciate that. And for those that didn't know, I did a show with Graphic Raider, aka Doc's Entertainment, and I did it from the hospital because I wanted to make sure that I didn't miss the show. Death Star Boosters joined. Thank you there, shipmates. Come on over. You're watching me on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. And Daniel saw me there. Thank you there, Daniel. Being with Graphic and being with Murph, that was a hell of a show. And it was only because I had a chance to be me. And I could swear. And for those longtime viewers that know me know that before I was with, and I got to say shout outs to the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. I am a member of Northeast Streaming Sports. You saw that in the intro. But one of the things about being with Northeast Streaming Sports is I had to cut down on the Fs. So I did that. So that's why I tell people we can have fun here. I did a 2-hour show in Guantanamo. You guys know. I did a 2-hour show in Guantanamo during football season and did some extra shows as well. I didn't swear none because I was FCC rules. Just got my second COVID. Good. Matt's going to do, so Matt's good. Tom can have another son. Will be another son? So this will be his third kid, right? His third kid? We know what Tommy's doing for fun in England. My goodness. Tommy, by the way, is Matt's brother, and Tommy was my co-host down in Guantanamo. V-Gang is in the house. Definitely, for sure. And Adia, let me know so I can make plans. Yeah. Like I said, the flying in on Friday, the 25th. I have my tour the 26th. If you want to poke around to see if anybody has something for me to do on the Friday night or the Saturday, because my tour is like at 5 o'clock at night. I did it later because I wanted to be sure that if I did have an event on Saturday, I could, I wouldn't be, so rotted out. Because again, I know Vegas can be hot. Vegas can be hot. Oh, I'm glad you said that. OG, well, I'm trying to get the Hall of Fame. Please come out. The Hall of Fame, if you want to do it right, the Hall of Fame is at least a 2 or 3 day thing because you can't see everything in one day. You can, but you won't see everything. You can speed roll through the Hall of Fame, but you won't see everything. Same thing with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. When I went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland, I only did, where you go into it and the bottom layers. I saw the bottom layers. There were like 3 or 4 floors I never saw. So I got to go back to Cleveland to do that. Angie Seitz is over here. Angie is my favorite. I will say Angie Seitz is my favorite, and I'm going to even be kind of called her team by its real name. Angie Seitz is my favorite Buccaneer fan. The reason why is because we both despise their quarterback. And I saw that there's like lightning watch parties, Angie. I'll see if I can get to them. So get with the folks there. And I won't wear my Flyers gear. I'll wear my Lightning gear. So definitely do that. Oh, you're going to Canton in August. Good. Well, then we'll be up there, Angie. We will be up there. Who else is here? Golden Knights are in games. Okay. Yep. Yeah, I won't. That's a swear word, Angie. You know that. You can't say that. You can't say that name on here. That's a swear word. YevMD joined on Instagram. Thank you for joining me. You haven't missed. Yeah, just missed the promos and whatnot. come on over to YouTube. You can watch the show on YouTube. And we are, like I said, Northeast Streaming Sports on their Facebook page, my Facebook page, their YouTube page, my YouTube page. I'm blasting out on Twitch. I'm on Twitter. I'm on Instagram over there. We are also on the Zodiac TV channel right now. So we're blasting to a lot of great places. So make sure you, if you can, Northeast Streaming Sports has got a lot of really good. Hello, 3-3, baby, 3-3, and this is real hockey, by the way. This is Le Habitant. I think I said that correctly. Le Habitant of Montreal, the Canadiens, Le Habitant against the Maple Leafs. They tied up at 3-3, 8:06 to go in the third period. Raider mode is in. Hey, thank you there, Raider mode. He's in here. Thank you there, Raider mode. Killer Cuz is in here. And again, I'm feeling better. You guys know when I'm not myself. When I was doing my videos on Facebook, you guys can tell I wasn't myself. You guys know me. I tried to be as upbeat as possible. And yeah, definitely back to Oakland. Okay, outright. There you go. Vicky, pack up and give me a call and all that. And Yev MD, come on over to YouTube. Definitely come on over there, Daniel. It'll be great. My TV is a few seconds behind you. Normally you guys are ahead of me. Normally you guys are ahead of me, Anna, because people will tell me what's going on, and then I see it. So there you go. And again, congratulations and Mazel Tov. I love saying the proper Yiddish and Hebrew. Mazel Tov to my boy Corey the Raider for his marriage the other day. Hasn't even been a week yet, so he's still a newlywed. Yeah, Vicky's behind everyone. Cable Guy Magic, thank you for being here. You are watching me on Instagram. Come on over to YouTube. You can watch the whole show on YouTube because they have the comments there, and I put up the comments. And when I bring in people that want to be in the show tonight, so let me do that. Okay. Let me put this up on here. I'm going to put the link. If you are watching on, see, you guys can't see the link. That's the other reason why. If you're watching on YouTube or Facebook or Twitch or all the other things, I just put a link up where you can be in the show. It'll be a you and me in the show. Corey moved his town. Outstanding. So Corey's out of Pennsylvania and into Ohio. Congratulations there. There you go. Exactly, Daniel. The Habitant playing Les Maple Leafs. As my fake French accent is going on, my fake French, I felt in your general direction. You know Monty Python, you know what I just did. So I felt in your general direction. That's some good great stuff. I almost said S. Remember, come on board. You have the and Winchell, thank you there, shipmate. And again, I'm not even wearing my hat tonight because, like I said, I just had my beard trim and my I did my hair day for the weekend. Thank you there, Ed Winchell. And talk about coming on board, right? Well, I think he's here. Let me make sure that my get on. Yeah, okay. So we'll do this, do that, because I want to make sure you guys can hear him. Yeah, there he is. Dude, I almost didn't see you. So without further ado, let's get to one of my favorite people on here. Let's add him to the show. Corey the Raider, how you doing, shipmate? And again, congratulations on your impending imprisonment. Oh, I'm sorry. No, I mean your marriage. I got to do the marriage.
Right.
Jokes.
Hold on. I'm trying to get some light.
There you go. And I'm going to take it down. So there you go. You can see. Yeah, Corey the Raider's in the dark for sure.
What's going on, Cap?
good to see you, man. Good to see you, and thanks for being here.
Yeah, glad to see you back up out of that, that place no one likes to go to.
Well, here's the thing: if you go to the hospital, and as long as they don't put you in a bag on the way out,
Right.
it was a successful trip to the hospital. So
Right.
in that way, it was good. And for like I said, I knew something was wrong. And it's just one of those things that, and I took care of it. And that's why I said, folks, if you know something's wrong with your body, and I say this mostly for guys. Because guys won't do shite. They'll just say, "Oh, it's a little twinge. Oh, I got a little chest pain."
I'm guilty of that.
So it's mostly guys. So if you know something is wrong, go and get it checked out.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
you know what?
got-
I didn't have Jell-O in there the entire time. Now, will say this. I had their pudding, so it might have been Jell-O pudding. I can't even do Bill Cosby anymore because that's offensive, right? The pudding was good. They had like really good brownies. And I think the worst dessert I had was they had it was like an apple cobbler crush thing, like apple bread pudding. That wasn't appetizing, but everything else was good. There was only one bad meal that they had there was pot roast. And I don't like pot roast, even if somebody makes it well. I don't like pot roast. So I knew it was going to suck. So on that day, I said, I'm ordering out. And I had Firehouse subs bring me a sub. So I was smart. That way.
Right.
And again, thank you for everybody that's in here. Thank you for being here. If you're over on Instagram, you get a large view of my room, at least this way. Come on over to YouTube. You can see. You don't see Corey the Raider on YouTube or on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, you see Corey the Raider. You might be able to hear him, but trust me. Hey, I'm going to be looking at Oneidas Mike Mud. You can look at his mud too. Come on over to YouTube.
Hey, what do you think about that Julio Jones rumors?
Which one? Because I've heard several.
I just heard this is like the second briefing that came across my phone is that we offered a future first round pick for him.
I will say that if we knew, if we had a chance to check him out medically,
right?
Maybe, and it's maybe I would consider throwing a 1 because the man has got all the talent in the world. But if you pick up a first round draft pick, you better make sure that you're getting a player that is going to be able to play for you. And Julio Jones just does not have a history of playing for you. Okay?
Right.
So, I mean, I'd love to have Julio Jones. Definitely in his prime, but then if he's in his prime, he wouldn't be available. But I'd love to get him, but for a first.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. That's the reach.
Yeah.
My feeling is he's like past his prime. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But,
okay. Go ahead, there, buddy. I'm putting up comments as I see them.
Yeah, I'm not taking any talent away from the man, but I just feel like his age is catching up to him. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, and see, this is the comment of the night. Ed Winchell with the comment of the night.
We don't need Julio Jones.
and Ed Winchell right now is in the lead for most valuable crewmate. Okay, because remember at the end of the night, if you are a contributor with a valid awesome point, or if you're like Corey that puts himself out there, I might do 2. Normally I do either a comment of the night, maybe if somebody comes in, because right now, Corey, weren't you already in there weren't you already a most valuable crew? I think you were. So I couldn't have you do it twice because I want to make sure I move it around. In fact, let me see here. I got the paper out. Vanessa, no, you're not on here. So you are eligible.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Jason Dean Hunter, Delta Sportsman, Raider Puppet, and Matt Marinovich, Raider G, Gamble and Vanessa Navarrete, and WTF fan. WTF being my our Washington football
team.
I almost said the R word.
Don't say the R word.
So
right.
I'm glad that Daniel is doing better. Thank you, Chipmate, for getting yourself checked. He said he had radiation treatments, and Positive Philly is backstage. Remember, Positive Philly, I don't want to see a friggin' I don't want to see a friggin' phone in front of you. I want your eyes straight. I want, and I know that you have. I know, and I love him to death, but I know the Positive Philly has issues with concentration. That's okay. You're with me, brother. You're with me. And Frankie DLR is in here. Thank you there. Make sure you come on in there. I wave. Thank you for Frankie. Come on over to YouTube.
I'm going to grab my headphones.
Okay, go get your headphones, Ron.
Oh, okay.
Oh, is that the better half?
Nah, that was my mother-in-law.
Okay. Oh, but your mother-in-law can come in on camera too.
Hold on, I'm going to get my headphones.
Okay. And again, folks, if you see this comment right here, Vicky Ginn, $4.99. You can do this via super chat or super sticker, and Vicky Ginn with her donation is in the running for the I think it's the number 4 spin. Yeah, the number 4 spin. Vicky Ginn, and Vicky, you were right, by the way. You did have 2 entries at one time. So Vicky Ginn has the 2 entries at other time. She has an entry on 527. So Positive, don't go away. You know, sometimes I run off at the mouth. So again, we got Corey in here, and Corey, you actually spoke with Positive. No. You must be outside. Uh-oh. How's your
here
Wi-Fi?
we go with this.
Yeah, how's your Wi-Fi? Because we took a
Let me see some.
Okay. Yeah. Might want to put the porch light on. Yeah, if you're on Instagram,
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Or does it sound?
Yeah. We lost Corey. I didn't do that. You see, my hands are right here. I did not kick Corey out, but so we do have an opening. So I'm gonna put Philly up.
What's going on, Captain Jack?
How you doing there, shipmate? I see we are still throwing around our Flyers gear. I like to see that.
I'm wearing this shirt to bed, so it's not like I rep Flyers gear anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, no.
But Captain, I don't know if you saw, I posted a video on TikTok and Instagram when you talked about us on. Here, let me hold on. Give me a second. Let me mute Sneaky here. I posted a video, hoping that you're feeling better and all. I'm glad to see you're doing shows. Personally, Captain, I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you there, shipmate. And I actually, when I was on Sneaky the other night, I made sure I gave you a shout out. Sneaky, Big Blue Ant, WTF, you, and well as one other, and I can't remember who it was. It was another person that gave me a lot of positives for being on the show. So, not being on the show, for being well. So again, thank you to everybody for being here. And again, okay, we got Corey back. I'm gonna bring Corey back on too. Okay. Oh, and I got to read this. Okay, Daniel with the probably now is in the lead comment wise. Daniel's in the lead
from TikTok, the Cowboys fan.
OG Daniel, no, he's a Raiders.
Okay. My bad. Because I know there's a Cowboys fan on TikTok. I didn't know if that was you.
You got. I mean, that's in the lead right now because us old timers. Okay, let me explain something to you, there, Mike. Let me explain something to you. But for me, explaining, I'm going back to I Love Lucy. Okay, there was a song by Paul Simon in the early 70s. And it was me and Julio down by the schoolyard. So that is a homage to Julio in the schoolyard. OG Daniel with the comment of the night. We are tied up at 3 going into overtime between the Habitants de Montreal and the Maple Leafs. So thank you there.
How's it tied up?
It's tied up. Three goals apiece. And remember, the Leafs are winning 3-1 too.
Man, Captain, I know I've told you this. Playoff hockey is really helping me get into hockey.
Yeah, I mean, playoff hockey is good. Now, I got to ask Corey. Corey, who do you follow in hockey?
You know what? I used to follow it a lot. I used to be a Shark fan because I'm originally from, as you see, Santa Cruz, California. So I was a huge Shark fan. But I really don't follow it that much anymore. I used to be a Penguin fan back in the day whenever they had Lemieux and all them.
Well, that's because you were working there as a chef. I remember these things. See, people say I don't remember stuff. I almost said yes. But you
I personally cooked for this was when Evgeny Malkin first came to Pittsburgh. He couldn't speak a lick of English. I cooked them omelets and stuff in their locker room when they had afternoon games. So I met every player there was. The quite fascinating thing about Sidney Crosby is his stick technique, and what he does to warm up is extreme. You know, I call him the Michael Jordan of NHL players. He takes a little racquetball and he'll hit it up in it with his stick, and he never lets it hit the ground. It's like crazy. You know what I mean? He just keeps hitting it up in the air. He won't let it hit the ground, and it's just that hand-eye coordination.
Yeah, and I mean, I respect Sidney Crosby as a player, or because of his capabilities, much like I respect LeBum. Oh, did I say that? LeBum? Whatever his name is. I think it's LeBum. I respect him as a player. I don't like them personally or what they are in the sport. But Sidney Crosby, I can't stand personally, but I know he's an excellent player. So we give it there. But and I can't stand Crosby and can't stand.
God, no. I hate him as a Flyers fan.
Yeah, well, of course we hate him as a Flyers fan. So I got to ask now, Corey, if you still have that Penguin, because I know we're going to hear from Jared tonight, and Jared is in Pittsburgh. We know we're going to hear.
I don't want to hear about the Pittsburgh report. The Penguins are out. So
no. That's what we're going. And Jared is going to come in here and with Jimmy, because remember Jimmy is the Islanders guy. So I know we'll probably eventually hear from Jimmy. So yeah, we're going to have a Pittsburgh report with Jared, and Jared is going to give his. Oh my God, this didn't happen, but we did. So I mean, I'm ready for it.
I'm rooting for the Islanders to beat the Bruins again.
Yeah, I respect it.
I don't want to see the Bruins or Penguins win it, and Penguins are out. Get the Penguins out of here.
Yeah.
So positive Philly, are you an Eagles fan too?
Yes,
sir. I'm Philly 5 for 5. I'm trying to get
how do you feel about your quarterback? You think they made the right decision? You think he's...
Hey man, we can. The only thing we can do is wait and see, and gotta wait and see for week 7. Gotta wait and see what happens week 7.
Okay. Oh, and this is the best news of the night. Jared is joining us in our suite in Pittsburgh, because when I go to Pittsburgh, week 2, I've been told that I am in a suite.
Oh wow!
So, yeah, I mean, you can't beat that with a ration. I mean, I've never
Captain,
seen.
I'm not going to lie. I wish the Raiders were coming to Philly this year, because it'd definitely be a lot easier for me to meet you.
Yeah, I mean, and I got that there, and I would. So you're going to wait 4 years?
Yeah, I'm going to have to. I mean, when I was talking with Pags, I never really call him Pags. I'm a Philly sports guy.
Yeah,
he was telling me, he was like, the price for the Las Vegas trip, you can pay that price to go to 3 different games this season. I'm like, holy crap! Like I'm not gonna I don't want to say waste my money, but there's no way I can go to Las Vegas this year. I'm planning on going out to Dallas and meeting Sneaky G this year. So, but I will hopefully see you when I'm 21. You know, we can come out there, we can bet and do some drinking.
When you're old enough.
I said in 4 years.
When you're old enough.
In 4
And
years.
I'm still going to card your ass because I want to make sure I'm not getting in trouble.
But no, I am trying to come out there for the draft. That is a possibility.
Yeah.
The possibility. I'm from New York. Has the cheesesteak. Pittsburgh has
the Primanti.
The Primanti sandwich is garbage. Is a garbage sandwich. Yeah, man. I've never had it. I've actually been to Pittsburgh, but never had it. And you are correct. Cheesesteaks are way better.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of it either. I don't.
I'm actually
like
going to be
French
doing a
fries and
cheesesteak
coleslaw on a sandwich.
cheesesteak review tour in the city here soon.
Coleslaw on a sandwich?
Yeah.
No.
That's a Primanti sandwich. It's a vinegar based coleslaw.
What's the famous food out in Las Vegas, Captain?
The famous food out in Las Vegas is whatever you're eating off the nipples of some stripper.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have asked.
Right? Am I right?
Yeah.
And I said it. I kept it clean because I could have went really bad.
I shouldn't have asked.
I said nipples. I could have.
I know you should have said the T word.
I could have went worse. I could have because you know that there are dudes in Japan that they have the clubs in Japan where they eat the sushi. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say.
My brother-in-law used to live in Vegas. He said,
"Hey,
you got to definitely not take kids there."
We can link up.
Wait a second, Mike. Go ahead, Corey. Don't talk over each other. Go ahead, Corey.
I said my brother-in-law lived in Vegas for a while, like a year or something, and he said you don't want to take kids there on the strip because there's actually strip bars that you can see. They're like basically outside. The strippers are with just tassels on their nipples.
Well, I mean, let's put it this way. I've been to Holland. I've been to Amsterdam.
Really?
Oh yeah. I've been okay, let's put it this way. I was stationed in the Philippines. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Korea. I've been to Amsterdam. I've been in parts of Germany. There ain't nothing. Oh, and I've been in the Dominican Republic and other places like that. There is nothing that would surprise me at all. At all. Yeah, nothing.
Cap, I got a question since you said you've been in the Philippines and stuff like that. I hear that they love the American sailors. Is that true?
I can confirm that. You know the old expression, I can't confirm or deny? No, I can friggin' confirm that. I can.
You want to say what's up to Captain?
Who's saying hi?
No, I didn't. My brother was down here. I asked him if he went to Saudi, but he didn't.
Hey, as long as he said, because when we had WTF on, he had his cousin on. It was a real pain in the ass, and so it's like I had to get WTF off because he was a young brat. But WTF,
can you shut the door for me?
Okay. Yeah, WTF as well.
No, Captain Jack. You know what? You know when we can meet up in 2026. You got to come out here to Philly. You know why? Do you have any idea?
Well, what in 2026? That would be what in Philly. Would that be the next time? That'd be the next time that we go to Philly, right?
Well, that too, maybe. But the Phillies All-Star game is going to be out here. They're going to have the All-Star game at Philadelphia.
Okay. Well, if I'm still around, and here, let me get my wood. You hear that? You hear the wood knocking?
You'll be Captain. You'll still be around.
If I'm still around, make sure that you let me hang out with either you, Al Zafiri, with Jamie Pags. I'll be up there for the All-Star game.
Definitely. And I'm planning on buying tickets. I'll be an old man at that point. So I'll be
and you'll definitely be able to drink. And I will. This is now in the league now. See, Daniel gets the lead back. And this.
Hey, I like
Hey,
this OG Daniel dude. He seems pretty cool.
a bag of oranges, okay? A bag of oranges, and if you have some Jergens lotion, if you have a bag of oranges and some Jergens lotion, let's just say it's the best thing you can ever have as a trade commodity. That's all I'm going to say. There you go. Okay, well, I'm going to make this. Mike, give me your quick shot out the door, real quick. As I do want to have a little more time with Corey because he just got married on that. Mike,
Hey, man, congratulations.
Thanks, man. Appreciate you.
And Mike, are the Sixers going to sweep? That's all I'm going to ask.
Washington's going to win one game, but the Sixers going to win the NBA championship this year, Captain.
I'm going to hold you to that. I'm gonna if they don't, you're going to have some splaining to do.
And
I would like to see them at least make it to the
week
championship because I like Joel Embiid.
I got some bad ideas for us week 7, Captain. Maybe we can do something on Instagram together. Okay.
Okay, that sounds good.
Because I know you're not on TikTok, so. But hey, guys, Positive Philly. You guys can follow me, on all social media, Positive Philly. Go follow my man, Captain Jack. I mean, I know you're watching the show, but Captain, you're a great guy. My favorite Raiders fan, and I'm glad you're feeling better.
Thanks again, there, Mike. Good hearing from you, brother. You take care and
have a good night, Captain.
Have a good one as well.
All right, have a good one, Positive Philly.
You too.
All right. Now, Corey and Xavier, I see you back there. Daniel, I see you back there. Don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Don't leave me hanging now because I got Corey. Like I said, I want to spend a little more time with Corey. Again, congratulations to Corey. You showing me your bed? You ain't gonna make no X-rated movie in here.
No.
So, but again, we want to wish you to the ranks. And again, I know they said you're moving. You're moving to Ohio.
I'm already here.
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Yep.
Next time, like I said, when mama-in-law is around and the wife, make sure that their hair's all done and they got all their makeup on.
Babe, you awake? You want to say hi? She don't want to say hi yet.
Make sure you got your makeup on and your hair's all done and all that other stuff, okay?
Yeah, she's all natural. She got a great complexion, so she don't even need the makeup. So.
Oh, I'm definitely intrigued there. Intrigued there. And Corey, like I said, I can't wait to see you for the events this year. Again, I just wanted to wish you congratulations on your marriage. And again, I half-kiddingly said to the land, welcome to the ranks of the henpecked, which is true, and the nagged. It's true. But you got to put up with that because the ladies in your life, they care about you, and they will make sure that you know it.
Yeah, she definitely does. She's definitely always out for my best interest. You know what I mean? So
there you go.
She is my better half. As
there you go. All right. So Corey, thanks again, and I'm tapping the heart thank you for thinking of me as well.
Yeah, no problem.
Hopefully, I will be around for. I definitely now. I need to know 2021 or 2024 or 2025 when the All-Star game goes back to Philly. See, that's something for me to look forward to.
Yeah, and I'll let you know. Try to sneak over there to the Pittsburgh game. I'm just trying to find a job, so it's like a lot of it's going to depend. I know I'll get one. It's just a matter of money has to be right. So, but I might sneak over to Pittsburgh, the Pittsburgh game, and possibly Cleveland, Pittsburgh too, if it's going to be out here.
Okay, and I just found out I won a Henry Ruggs jersey.
Oh shit! Nice.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, wait, what was that? 50-58. I have to write that. I did a Raz, so so now you guys know there will be a Henry Ruggs jersey on the wheel. Cool. Because I won it in a Raz. So thank you for that. And again, Corey, my best to you and the wife. You take care, shipmate.
Hate you, brother. All right, be safe.
All right, thanks again, shipmate.
Yep.
All right, that was my boy, and Daniel. I'm gonna don't go away, please, sir. I apologize. I'm gonna get Xavier on here only because he's been here and I'm going to get him up to the line.
Hey.
Xavier, how you doing there, shipmate? And again,
I'm
like I
good.
said, we are Raider-centric, but not Raider-exclusive, and that shows you how much I care about people, because Xavier knows I can't stand any of his teams. I can't stand any of them. My God, if there is a sports team in whatever league and it says Boston and New England in front of it, I can't stand them. And you can see that I'm in good condition now with my heart because I'm screaming like I normally do. So again, Xavier, thank you for being here. How you doing, shipmate? Good to see you here as well.
I'm doing good.
Okay, good. So what is your hot take tonight?
Hot take. Ooh. Julio Jones will be a New England Patriot.
Not a bad take, and I tell you what, if anybody will take Julio Jones, it'll be Bill Belichick. Did I say that right? Bill Belichick. Yeah, because and the thing is that Julio Jones stated that he wants his quarterback to be Cam Newton. Why? I don't know.
Because he wants a winning team, not the Cowboys.
Well, I mean, I can't see Julio Jones going to the Cowboys either. So
he said it on live TV, which I don't think he knew.
Yeah. So when is this trade going to happen there, Xavier?
I think June something. If not anywhere in June, probably July when people can trade for him. Because I think July something his contract expires.
Okay. So it'll be a cap. So it won't be as much of a cap hit. And we have a final. Le Habitant de Montreal wins tonight. I'm doing my Pierre Clouseau. My Pink Panther. Le Habitant de Montreal wins on the hockey guys. Because I'm a wild and crazy guy. See, I did the one to the other. You got to look these up, Xavier. I'm doing things that are way older than you, but you'll have to look them up. But again,
I also have another hot take, which is very bold.
Very bold. I want to hear it.
Celtics in 7.
Really?
Yeah, Celtics in 7.
And refresh my memory. How it stands right now?
Right now it's 2-0.
I wanted to make sure because I thought it was actually it's 0-2 if you're a Boston fan.
Yeah.
Okay. So 0-2, and why? What gives you that big time that the Celtics are going to win?
Our next 2 games are at home, and now we finally got fans back in the stadium, and I think the stadium, the crowd can get us the 2 wins, and after that, it's all out of luck.
Okay. Oh, 1 second. Let me. I gotta answer this gentleman that says, "Do I want the rug?" So let me answer him real quick on Messenger in Facebook. So yes, I did win a Henry Ruggs jersey. So I will be. It'll be a prize here. My God, the computer is slow tonight. 1 second, guys. Okay. Yes. Rugs. Sorry, I am in a show. Okay. But yeah, I won the Rugs jersey. Oh, and the other guy said, "Yep, I want the Rugs." Yep. So 2 people wanted to make sure that I had the Rugs. Okay, so we got that done. So everybody knows. Jeff Arguello? Thank you there, Jeff Arguello. He's another new person to the show. I got OG Daniel coming in after this. I like that hot take of 7 games though, but I want Xavier. I want you to come on here if it doesn't happen, or if it does happen, make sure you come on early. So you can, I can have you right at the top of the show, so you can say, you can do the "I told you so" dance. Okay.
I can be LeVar Ball. I told you so.
Yeah, well, yeah, you can be. Now, I'm going to throw another old reference that you don't know. In the original Will and Grace, you ever see the old shows Will and Grace? Not the new stuff because that was crappy. But
No,
the
I
original.
haven't seen any of them.
Okay, I want you to Google this. I really do. I want you to Google this. Google Will and Grace. I told you so dance. Okay, it's on YouTube somewhere. I'm sure. Okay, it's on YouTube. I want if the Celtics win in 7, I want you to make sure that you can do the. It's kind of like a song and dance. Okay, so you can show all of us to how smart you are, Xavier. I want to see that.
Okay.
All right, Xavier. Thanks again, shipmate. Why aren't the Red Sox in first place anymore?
The Rays. I knew the Rays would be up there with us. I knew those would be one of the teams. I'm not very surprised.
Okay. Well,
but we're still better than the Yankees.
That is true. That is true. Xavier, thanks again, shipmate. I appreciate you being on. I appreciate you watching, and thank you and get on over to Twitch if you haven't been there already, and give me a follow there too.
I followed you on Twitch.
I thought you did, but get out your friends. Say, hey, I got a cool old guy you got to watch on Twitch. All right, Xavier, thanks again for being here, shipmate. You take care. Say hi to I think I met your mom the one time, right?
My grandma.
Your grandma. Tell grandma I said hi.
I will.
All right. Thanks again, Xavier. You take care.
Thanks for having me.
All right. That's Xavier from Boston. Okay. And like I said, Raider centric, but not Raider exclusive. Like I said, these young gentlemen, they know their stuff. And I like having them on here. Black Ice is here. Outstanding. Thank you for being here, Black Ice. Make sure you head on over to YouTube. Thank you, because you're just watching me. You can watch the show. You can watch the show on YouTube. And without further ado, I see that up there. I said I have Jeff Arguello, who is brand new to the channel. Thank you for being here, brand new to the channel. We are also bringing in. I hope you're ready there, Daniel. We're going right at it, brother.
How you doing?
OG Daniel, man, thank you. Who is another new person on the show, and I actually had I appreciated the fact that I was over there on Graphic Raider, aka DocsX Entertainment, and I got a chance to hang out with him and Murph, and I loved it because I needed something positive at the time.
It was a blast, and then you know what? Your comments got me like, no, I'm following this guy. He can cuss like a old pirate, which is what we are, Chief. And you were a Chief Petty Officer, you said. Yes, what was your rating?
Intel Specialist.
Okay. Naval Military Intelligence.
Yeah, an oxymoron.
Oh, man. I am Raiders exclusive. And you mispronounced the head coach's name of the New England Patriots. The correct pronunciation is Bill Tuckrule Jerk. And
okay.
Just an FYI.
I'm sorry. Bill Tuckrule Jerk. Okay. But see, the Belichick is real. It's really close. That's why I do that. Like I get in trouble for saying Ben Rapist pervert because I've said that on a show with my buddy out Ken Thompson out at KDWN KDWN out in Vegas, and I say it as a joke all the time. I call him Ben Rapist pervert, and he's like, Jack, I love you, but you can't say that because that's definitely an SEC rules thing. So I said, Ken, I promise you I will never say that on your show again.
Well, the quarterback from Houston, Watson.
Yes.
Okay, I thought that the Patriots were going to pick him up and trade for him because
I don't think so.
No, I thought it was going to happen because Robert Kraft could have showed him where the best massage parlors were.
The funny thing is that about a week after Kraft got picked up, in that Asian massage parlor down here in lower Florida, South Florida. I had on my show. I had on Willie Roaf, the Hall of Fame tackle from the Chiefs and the Saints. And he lives on like the other side of the freeway or the interstate, I should say. He lives like right on the other side of that massage parlor because that's where he lives. And he says he's driven by it. And I asked him, I said, Willie, did you see Robert over there? And then he didn't say anything. So, I mean, I'm sure he was playing along. But Willie Roaf is, I said I was happy to have, I'm happy to have people of all teams on here. And so that's why I'm trying to schedule more guests. If you're a football player of the 70s and 80s, and I know you, and I ask you, I love having you on because I tell you, when football was football, I had on Bob Grant, who is the president of the retired NFL players, I think is the association, NFL Players Congress, I believe. And he's telling me about the late 60s Colts, along with he was on the Redskins, and I can't say Redskins because at the time it was the Redskins. And he's telling me all about he was in the WFL with the Philadelphia Bell, and they're talking about old school football, and
right,
I like
real football,
exactly real football, and that's why if there's people that want to come on my show, I will have them on my show.
I miss the days of no fair catch. You catch that ball and you get nailed. Or that when they outlawed the high-low, I think my heart broke. Remember the high-low?
Yeah.
Two defensive ends come around. One hits the quarterback high, one hits him low. They flip him over, try to break his neck.
Yeah. And you would see the old NFL films of like, and it's like even though Elway wasn't high-lowed in the Super Bowl, even he did the helicopter touchdown. At least it was he was airborne, and the only bad thing is that Elway got the touchdown, and I think that was his first Super Bowl, and he had to have like Terrell Davis to bail him out because before then the Broncos were like 0-3. And then he finally won 2 Super Bowls. I think it was back to back. And so it was there. Oh, one second there. I'm gonna get our boy on here. Hang on a second. If you haven't heard from, come on. I'm pushing the friggin' green button.
Technology.
Yeah.
Press 1 to send a voicemail.
I pressed 1. There you go. Jared, you're on the show. Wait a second. I want to introduce you to everybody here. Jared, we have on OG Daniel, who is a brand new person to the show. OG, Jared is from Pittsburgh. I get my Pittsburgh report almost every show.
Well, he's probably mad about my Permanente sandwich comment, but okay.
No, but he wasn't here yet, so you got to say it. Jared, 1 second. Daniel wants to tell you about what he dislikes about Pittsburgh. Hey, Daniel, go ahead.
The Permanente. It's a garbage sandwich. Why put French fries and coleslaw on a sandwich? I knew it was for truckers to have their whole meal in one thing, but geez, that's disgusting.
Jared, you still there?
Yeah, but I heard him. But the thing is, though, Permanente is a Pittsburgh tradition in this town. Believe me, you got to be careful how you really disrespect the sandwich here in Pittsburgh because it is a good sandwich. But Cap, first off, good to see you're up and around and good you're feeling better again.
Thank you there, Jared. I appreciate that. Definitely appreciate that.
I was telling Eddie Winchell today earlier, however, there is a special on Vice Town. This is for all the Raider family, however. Tonight, once a Raider, always a Raider is right now on the Vice channel, however, believe it or not. And Bill Romanowski's being interviewed for it.
Okay.
You want to check that out, maybe. I'm taping it right now. I just got finished watching Dark Side of the Ring, the Ultimate Warrior story, and that was a little uncomfortable, let's just say, watching, but that's beside the point.
Okay.
I have to say, unfortunately, and this is going to pain me.
I know it's coming. Wait a second. I want to get Daniel. I get ready for it because what's coming out of his mouth, you can see. Jared, do you have the medical people on standby for you saying this? Because I know what's coming next.
Yeah, no. Jimmy Farrell, your Islanders smoked my boys, and they smoked them badly. However, we played like crap. Our goalie was junk. However, we had nothing going on in this series. Bravo to you, sir. Now you got the Bruins coming up in round 2. So I give you props. Congratulations to you boys. The Islanders won.
Yeah, Daniel, we have a guy on the show who's another regular. He's an Islanders fan. Islanders, Yankees, and Raiders, of course. And so when they're talking hockey, and they got after each other like the last couple of shows about the Islanders and the Pens. So and Jimmy was adamant that it was going to be the Islanders in 6.
And he was right. I mean, they played absolutely really well. They got some bouncing breaks their way. The other night, we outplayed them for 2 periods on Monday night, and then they dominated from the 3rd period on. But last night, we had a chance to at least force a Game 7 back here tomorrow night in Pittsburgh. That was never the case. The Islanders got hot, and now they go on to face Boston, and we'll see how they do from there. But I am looking forward to seeing the matchup I want to see, however, and that is coming up, obviously, hopefully in round 2, and that is Las Vegas and Colorado. That is if Vegas can win tomorrow night, game number 7, after tripping last night in Minnesota in game 6. They're going to be back home tomorrow night in Vegas. The crowd will be loud. It will be boisterous at the T-Mobile Center, and they're going to be yelling their heads off, and it should be a very, very exciting game 7.
Okay, and I want to get back with Daniel there because he is a brand new person into the show. Your quick 1-2 about the thoughts for this weekend. Anything stand out in your mind or in the series or anything?
Well, I mean, we're going to see. I mean, I think we're going to see a good series obviously tomorrow night, like I mentioned, of course, and then like I said, we're going into round 2 of the postseason. I did look at the college football scenario, and I know it's early to talk college football, but I'm looking here right now, however, and I am seeing right now how we're going to see bowl season start on December 17th. They've already listed the first bowl game will be on that date. The championship game will be, however, January 10th this year in Indianapolis, believe it or not. That is going to be the championship game home, however. But looking at the Rose Bowl and the Sugar Bowl, it's weird, however. They're going to be playing on Saturday this year, since New Year's Day is on a Saturday and New Year's Eve is on a Friday.
Oh, I like that. I like it when New Year's Eve is on a Friday. That gets all of the if you're going to be drunk anyway, the lightweight.
You can start early at 11 o'clock in the morning with the Gator Bowl. You can go to the Sun Bowl 12:30, and then you got the Orange Bowl and the Cotton Bowl Friday night. So that's a good way to end the year and start 2022 off early Saturday. However, there you go.
Did I ever tell you about the time that I was bouncing downtown in Tampa and I had to throw Gary Sheffield out, and he gave me the old, "Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am?"
No.
Yeah,
no, I never heard that story.
I bounced. I had to throw Donald Penn out one night as well. But Donald Penn, great guy, by the way. And I'm not small, but I'm not huge. I'm 6 foot and was stocky, right? But right. I had 2 guys behind me that were bookends. They were about like 6'6" and 6'5" that weighed about in the 300s and were strong, right? So I was the cerebral bouncer. So I went up to Mr. Penn and I said, "Sir, it's 3 o'clock now. Actually, it's a little bit past 3. It was probably like 3:15. I said, "Sir, we appreciate your patronage here," and I won't say where I worked at. I said, "But the bar is closed. We really need to have you leave now," or something along those lines, because I was still a little older, but the guys I had behind me were 2 bookends that were huge. And Donald Penn, I will, to his credit, when he was playing for the Bucks, said, "Okay, sir," and he even called me sir. He goes, "Okay, sir, I appreciate your cordiality," or a thing like that. So he gave me props. He wasn't an a-hole, and so I threw Donald Penn out, but it really was me and BB being nice and the 2 guys behind me that were bookends. So
there you go.
That's what we did.
Getting back to college football real quick, I'll get down on this, and you're going to laugh at this one, but this is not a true story, too.
Okay.
Remember when the Citrus Bowl first began as the Tangerine Bowl back in the day?
Yeah, I remember the Tangerine Bowl. I'm from Orlando.
My one cousin who lives in Orlando, her dad, however, my one great uncle Larry, was the co-founder of that bowl.
Cool.
That's a true story. I can tell you.
All right.
So I do have some bowl connection in the family, so to speak. But anyway, I'll let you go. However, you guys all have a wonderful, safe, happy Memorial Day weekend. However, it was a good win from Typhil last weekend, and like I said, we're glad to see you back up and around, and we'll continue to get better.
Okay, hey, thanks again, Jared. I appreciate you coming aboard, shipmate.
No problem. See you soon.
All right. And that was the Pittsburgh Report with Jared. And again, when Jared calls in, I got to get him in there to do. And sometimes, a lot of times, he's already with WTF, my Washington fan. And again, but Daniel, you're new, and I definitely wanted to spend some time with you and there with Mr. Arguello. Kurtz is another person that's over there from the Sneaky G Show. So hello. OG Daniel, I got to ask, where are you at and how far back do you go as a Raiders fan? And give me your memories.
I live in South Carolina, but I'm from upstate New York.
I caught that with the accent.
Accent? Holy shit. All right.
Sorry. No.
Sorry. I forgot about your show. You can't do that. I'm sorry.
No worries. Like I said, I love doing it, but I got to do the cuts later on. So when I push it out, it's not there. Don't worry.
Okay. Sorry about that. I won't do it again. I've been a Raiders fan since 1974.
Okay.
I've been, when I was 8 years old, I started watching football. And I'm watching all these teams play different, on Sundays, watching all the different Monday nights. I'm watching all these teams and these guys. There were these bullies wearing black.
Yeah.
And they didn't take nothing. They handed it out. And they started the fight and finished the fight. And I was like, okay, this is football. This is what it's about. And I started following them. And we went to the Super Bowl and beat Fran Tarkenton. And then a couple of years later, we're back in the Super Bowl. And we beat, I don't know, was it Theismann or was it what is it? We went in and beat the Redskins. Washington.
No. We beat Jaworski first in Super Bowl.
Jaworski in the Eagles, and then Washington.
Yeah.
And I remember watching these guys. I love these guys. And I have these jerseys: Alzado, Matuzak. I got Villapiano. Got Lester Hayes. And what's funny is this team created more rules in the NFL because you can't spear, you can't stick them, you can't fumble forward, the holy roller.
Yeah.
You can't, all these rules were developed because the Raiders were considered no, you can't do that anymore.
Rule book until they did, right? It wasn't in the rule book, so you could. Or
right.
What about the guys that would get injured at the end of the game to give you an extra timeout?
Right. Or you can't sit on your football helmet on the sideline and smoke a cigarette.
Yep.
All these rules came into play because they were anti-Raiders, because Al Davis beat those clowns in a lawsuit, and they've hated us ever since. That's why, you watch these New England Patriots play for the last 20 years. You know what the highest selling New England Patriots jersey is? White and black stripes.
Yes, I get it.
Okay.
But wait. When you do that, though, you got to have your rim shot.
Hey, look, my favorite player, my hero, was, and I got to meet him, Lyle Alzado.
Right.
I was in L.A. working as an art dealer because I'm so sophisticated. And I go to this bar, Alzado's. I go in, and I'm hanging out, and I'd have a beer or two. And one day, I go in, Al's behind the bar. Or Lyle's behind the bar. And I walk in, and he's like, what are you having? I was like, give me a Coors Light draft. And back then I didn't have a lot of taste buds that were worth a damn. I drank Coors Light. And
okay.
I'm sitting there having a beer, and I'm looking at him. And I'm like, what do I say to this guy? I know it's him.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, can I ask you a question? He's like, sure. It was just me and him in the bar. I said, how come you have a lot of good bouncers around here? He looked at me. He started laughing and he went, and I was like, holy shit, that thing was this big around. And I'm like, wow, okay. And I was like, I'm just smart assing you. He goes, no. He goes, yeah, no, I don't need bouncers here if I'm in here. But when I'm not here, I have bouncers. And, I'm thinking about making a comeback. I'm like, what? And he shows me the poster and he unscrolls it, and it's him holding the helmet going like this. And it says, back. And I was like, I want to buy that poster. He goes, Dad, don't worry about it. And he signs it. And I'm like, I go home. Now, I was an art dealer and an art collector. I had paintings that are now valued at tens of thousands of dollars each.
Right.
Ain't none of those damn things worth a damn compared to that poster.
You got it.
I only got one offensive player's jersey because it was a gift. My brother bought me a Kenny Stabler jersey.
Mm-hmm.
It's red. It's his Alabama throwback jersey.
Okay.
That's the only red jersey I'll sport proudly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I go back that far. I don't look that old, but I'm that old.
You and I are probably about the same age as around, because I was a Raiders fan starting in '72.
How old were you?
I was like 7.
So we are the same age then.
Okay, yeah.
I'm 56.
Right on, brother. Right on.
And by the way, I could have joined the Navy 4 years later. I did get offered an appointment to the Naval Academy because of my ASVAB scores, but I was like, I'm not committing to 8 years to nothing. I'm 19, man. I'm not messing around like that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, but there are people that can, and then folks at least you knew that was not your cup of tea.
No, then yeah, but it's a regret today because I really wished I'd taken it.
Yeah. I mean, getting an appointment to the academy. I was. Delta Sportsman's in the house too. So we got a lot of the good crew back. Delta, I don't know if you know that, but you were a most valuable crewmate for one of the shows here. So your name is going to be going up on the wheel for the month of May. And I just got to figure out what the hell the prize is. So once I get that done, I will do a spin for that. So Delta Sportsman was in there as well. I will say this: I was the first alternate for the class of 87 for the academy.
Mm.
So if somebody would have dropped out of plebe summer, I was like the next person on the list. But I did have a ROTC scholarship to the University of Florida, so I went up there in an ROTC scholarship. And when I was there, and I still, obviously I had to have the hair, the hair was cut and everything was within regs. But I was at a great school that was only 2 hours from my house, and I'm like, do I really want to go to the academy if I have this going for me as well? So I was like, no. So I kept my scholarship for like a little over 2 years, and I didn't owe the Navy anything because at that time, as long as you weren't a junior, they weren't going to take you up and send you out to the fleet as a chip and dipper, as a bosun's mate. I had just under enough credits. I was a sophomore in credits. I didn't have a junior, so I relinquished my scholarship and I was free. So I had nothing to pay back. So I already had half of my degree done. And then I went in the Navy, delayed entry since, and that's where I was. And, I still to this day, it was probably the best decision I made because again, I am a retired Chief Petty Officer. My father is a retired, now deceased Master Chief. So we have, the Navy in our system, and it was great.
Well, I come from 126 years of Marine Corps tradition. Pissed everybody off in my family, but I went and took the ASVAB, and they made me go to Geneva, New York to take the test. I took the test. They're like, this is going to be 4.5 to 5 hours long. Hour and a half later, I'm at the bar. I'm done.
Wow.
So then they came back in, and the recruiter calls me in the next 2 days later and says, yeah, we need you to take the test again. Okay. So they drove me back to Geneva, New York. It's an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
I sat there and took the test alone in a room with a guy in a suit watching me take the test.
They thought you were cheating the first time.
Right. So I did it again. Hour and a half later, I'm done. The guy says, you're going to recheck your scores. I said, I don't second guess myself. And I walked out, went to the bar. A little while later, the recruiter comes in and goes, we need to talk. He goes, your lowest score, because the ASVAB's broken down into different categories. My lowest score was a 92.
Yep.
My highest score in math was a 99.5. So
wow, that
means, genius level math and all that crap, which doesn't mean nothing in life. And they offered me the Naval Academy. They're like, well, it's 4 years of school, and then you do 4 years in. I'm like, whoa, pump the brakes, Jack. I'm not doing 8 years. So they offered me crypto school, 6 years. I could be a spy. 6 years. No. What's the best thing you got for 4 years? They're like, well, quartermaster, navigation.
Oh, man.
Okay. Well, no, because you got to be able to do trig and calculus, and I can do it in my head to plot position on a chart.
Yeah.
So I took that. Now, I really wished I had taken the appointment. That's the only one regret I got in life.
Yeah.
But back then, when you're 19, 8 years is a long time. Today, 8 years is like shit, man. I've been scrapping. I'm scrapping for that.
I got you.
I'm scratching for that. Sorry, man.
No worries. I write them all down. But
I'm going to. I've been looking at sailboats because I want to retire in the next year or two. Early. I got things going on that pay me while I'm retire. The Great Lakes is a great place to buy boats, ocean-going boats. Mm-hmm. And so I'm thinking about going up to Cleveland or Cincinnati, wherever, and I'm going to stop and go to Canton because that's on my bucket list. And I only got 2 things left on my bucket list. I mean, I got a long bucket list. I checked all the boxes. A lot of people can't say that. I'm going to go to Canton, sail that boat across the Great Lakes, go through the Erie Canal. I'm going to pick up my brother. We're going to go down the Erie and down to Brooklyn and eat the best pizza in the world because that's where it comes from.
That's right.
And then he's going to catch a train home, and me and the wife are going to sail down to South Carolina, retrofit the boat, get it ready, and then jump over to the Bahamas, the Caribbean, and just keep sailing. And then come back around through the Gulf of Mexico, spend a couple of years doing that, buy a bigger boat. Then we're going around the world, man. I'm enjoying these Raiders channels because I can for now. Now, Starlink may be improved by then. I may be able to do it out the middle of the Atlantic by then. If Elon Musk would just focus on that and stay off from crypto, he's starting to work my nerves because he's messing with my money. But, I love the Raiders for 56 minus 9, 47 years. I've loved the Raiders. Yeah. The Raiders only love me back for 3 years. They owe me. We need that defense.
No. They love you with the reach around and everything was good, and they gave you the fellatio on top of the sex, on top of the breakfast in bed 3 years.
Yeah, and otherwise they gave me Jamarcus Russell. Come on.
But wait a second there, D. Is the fact is what being that we're old school Raiders. Remember, we went to the AFC Championship game each year in the early '70s, and we were at least reckoned with, that we were not going to be one of these teams that just bowed out. We didn't bow out. The '80s sucked. Okay.
Oh, the '80s were good. Early '80s were good.
Okay. Let me rephrase. '84 and beyond.
Yeah.
Okay. The '90s definitely sucked.
The '90s were embarrassment.
Yes, the '90s definitely sucked.
And then L.A. Davis started losing it. And a lot of people don't want to say that about the great Al Davis, but he started losing it and picking guys that were garbage and making bad deals.
Yeah, actually, I don't know if you have it or not. Let me get it right here because I have it available. I don't know if you have this or not there, Daniel, but you definitely need to get this if you don't have it already. Okay, because Bruce Keverick and John Kingdon are good friends of mine. Actually, more John than Bruce. But I've had him on my show several different times. And the stories that you get from John Kingdon that I know that even aren't in the book. And I think we've convinced John to do another book. So hopefully he might have that second book coming out. And if they do it right, because again, that the first book was fantastic, but unfortunately it wasn't.
It was horrifying. But towards the end, man, not so glorious. I got a book called The Snake.
That's the one with the helmet on the front cover with beer cans in it.
Yeah, but here's the thing. You couldn't have a player like that in today's NFL.
No.
He'd be thrown out. Okay? Like, everybody's like, oh, we need to get an old school Raider, blah, blah, blah. We had one. His name was Vontaze Burfict.
Yes.
And he was on his way out because he played like an old school Raider. We can't do that anymore. And that's the sad thing. Like, we can be the bad guys a little bit as long as we're politically correct or woke or whatever. We can't be those guys anymore. And it's a shame.
Yeah.
Because we were those guys.
Yeah. And I tell you what, folks, I want to say I appreciate Daniel being on here, first time coming over. And again, I got your mark, so I will just go back into the tape and say, okay.
Edit me, yeah, just cut me out.
No, don't worry. I do it. It's no problem.
I'm sorry about that, bro. I'm used to the other shows where I can say MF and everything else,
I got you. Again, I only say it because the reason why I say it is that I work the next day. And when the show gets over, I have to go and I have to put it in Adobe, and then I got to find it, and then I got to cut it, and then I got to splice it, and then I got to export it. And so it's time consuming.
And I apologize because I need to get on here and treat the show different, like I'm raising a toddler and say things like poopy head or I don't know.
We always say it's just go by the George Carlin rule. The 7 words you can't, if you don't say them, you're good to go.
Right. But I had a toddler and I had to learn to use the words poopy head and stuff like that because we were in a restaurant and, well, she said something that got her mother and grandmother giving me dirty looks and got everybody else around us snickering. So.
Well, I tell you what, and I see some other people in here that are new. Raider Flash is what I think is a new person here. Again, we had Mr. Arguello. We have OG Daniel here. So if you're new to the show, thank you for coming over here and watching the show with us. And again, I want to thank OG Daniel for being into the show. I'm gonna let other folks come up on. If you want to be into the show as well, you can dial that. Let me get that number up in here. because there is a number you can actually dial. The people that know the thing, they actually know it by heart. But I gotta do this. Let me put the right StreamYard link.
Do a jingle with the number in it.
Yeah, I gotta save it because I have the right StreamYard link.
Yeah, you can have a phone number with a jingle like the lawyers use on TV.
Well, those guys are showing it. If you want to come into the show, there's the link. You can call in 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. And I definitely I salute my buddy Daniel because, again, we are old school.
You too, Skipper.
Of the same age. And I've enjoyed talking to you, buddy. Keep out and bring more of us old folks together, man. Get us on over here again. I apologize that I can't be as candid as I was on Graphic Show, but I still like to put out some good content, and I appreciate you working with me.
Well, Graphic talked about me doing a show on his show once a week, and I thought that was pretty cool. And I was like, okay, I'll be talking to him about that in the next coming weeks, but I might have a show coming up. But I want to start with John Matuzak, which is a tragic story. I want to talk about Lester Hayes. I want to talk about Lyle Zato. I want to talk about like these old school Phil Villapiano.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know his name, and they should. You know, like there's a lot of guys who've been passed over, Hall of Fame, passed over in a lot of things, and they were great. They were legends. And you know what, Skipper? I appreciate you letting me come on the show. This was fun.
Well, you're definitely not Gilligan, though, but you can call me Skipper.
Okay, as long as I don't like you. Hey, Marianne, how you doing, babe?
I got to ask, since you brought it up, Marianne or Ginger?
Yes, both.
I like that answer. That answer.
Before I had the prostate cancer, I had that kind of testosterone. Let's do it.
Well, and again, blessings to you that they found out what was wrong, and you kicked it. And so again, my blessings to you as well, sir.
Hey, thank you, man. It was I put up the fight. I did what I got to do, and you know what? Got some side effects going on. We'll have for a couple of years, but you know what? Whooped it.
There you go. And again, Daniel, thank you, shipmate, for being here. And I can, and when I call him a shipmate, I can definitely call him a shipmate for sure.
Or shipwreck, you know.
You got it. Daniel, thanks again for being here. I appreciate you. Get some more of those OGs in here as well, and we'll have a good time.
Oh, yeah. Let's hear them.
All right. Thanks again, bud. And like I said, Sundays, Thursdays, every other Tuesday, and I do other shows with other people, like for the Elite Superfans, I'll do those shows on Friday when I'm not traveling, because, again, there's a lot because of the schedule this year. I got to be in Vegas on Friday, Saturday, Sunday in order to get my rooms the way I wanted it, which is upsetting. So maybe I'll go earlier and be out there for the Friday show so I won't miss the show. But, you know, because of the way that I have my room scheduled, I might be traveling a little bit more. But definitely watch me there. And I tell you what, dude, I'm telling you this. I'm not saying it because I'm on it. But NFL Nation Live with Ref Guru. If you're listening to me right now, listen to me. Ref Guru, who is a former retired NFL, I think he was an umpire, a Raiders fan, as a referee / umpire, whatever he was, an NFL official.
The only one.
With myself and Violator, we do a show on Wednesdays during the season. So get ready for that. Make sure you are watching that as well. It's NFL Nation Live. If you go to I think it's N_FL on YouTube, you can look it up. NFL. In fact, if you go to my channel and you see like there's like a section where I'm on with, because I have the show with Graphic Docs Entertainment. I have that one on there. I have another show I did with Broncos folks the other night, and I did it because, see, exactly, great. I tell you what, right on time too. Richie, who is a Bronco fan from Canada, I was on his show the other night with another gentleman. I enjoyed the hell out of it. And Richie Richie, I love the way he has that there. We did a good show on their channel. Hit up their YouTube channel. Yes, it's a Broncos channel, but I tell you, these guys we had a ball together. So I support all of the folks that are out there that do this for fun, because we definitely ain't making money off of it, but we do it because we love doing it. And go support them as well. Daniel. I don't want to call you Gabriel. Daniel. It's a Bible thing. There you go.
Prayer winds and following seas, sir.
Here you go, shipmate. Thanks again. Come back again. You be well.
Definitely.
All right. That was OG Daniel. And again, if you have not been in here, let me put this up again. We got some new people in here tonight as well. Raider Flash, again, a new person. I had Mr. Arguello, who was new. Again, if you're here and you haven't been here, and if you want to be in here, go to the link that was just on here. And I got Richie Richie, like I said, a great guy. He has a problem. He likes the AFC West, but he has the wrong team. But he's an awesome guy. He's an awesome guy. And thank you for saying good evening. Good evening to you as well. And Raider Flash is OG since '88. I like that. I got Jesse Marquez who's calling in as well. Let me get him on. Come on now. Why is my phone skipping? Hang on a second. Okay, there we
Call
go.
from RDR Jesse Marquez.
There we go. Jesse, you are on the show. How you doing there, brother? What's going on with you tonight?
Same as always, Cap. I'm good. I'm above ground.
Yes. Yes. And I mean that. People ask me how if I'm okay. I said, listen, anytime you see me upright and walking around, it's a good day. It's a good day.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. So what's going on with you, Jesse? How you doing? What's up?
Just same as always. Just always working, Captain.
Okay. What do you want to contribute tonight for? Oh, by the way, I've already know that OG Daniel is definitely one of my best contributors tonight. So he's definitely going to be one of the most valuable crewmates. He's definitely one. So I'm looking for somebody else as well to take that. You can either be via comment or via call or whatnot, or you can even be you can do another video in here as well. So what I tell you, man, are you ready? Are you ready for the Hall of Fame game? Are you ready for playoff hockey or basketball? What are you watching right now in sports?
I am ready for the Lakers to win in 5 games against the Suns. I live out in Arizona. I do not like the Suns. I am an old school Lakers fan. I was born and raised in LA.
Okay. So now I gotta ask Jesse, because I have my buddy Xavier, who is he's a Boston fan, and Boston for everything. And I said, "What's your hot take tonight?" And he said, "The Celtics in 6." So I said, "Okay," and I knew they were down 0-2. I said, "Remind me again what the contest is right now." And he had that smirk on his face. So I had that. I said, "Okay, if the Celtics win in 6." I told him he's going to have to go on YouTube and find the "I Told You So" dance that was on the original Will and Grace show. So he can come in here and say, "Told you so, told you so, told you so," like that, and he has to do it. But if he's right, he's right, and he can tell us the "Told You So" dance as well and song. So you think that the Lakers are going to, and you said in 6, right?
In 5.
Oh, in 5. Oh, sacrilege.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Right now, the series is tied
1-1
at 1 apiece.
Yep. I got you.
Heading back to LA.
Okay.
For 2 games.
Right.
Lakers are going to take both games back in LA fans are in the stadium as well,
Right.
out there. And anytime there's a playoff game in LA, it's always crazy. It's always mania, mayhem, and for Pete's sake, it's the Suns.
Okay. Now, excuse me, Jesse. I definitely want you to be like I said with Xavier. If they do that, I don't mind bold things like that because that's why we're here. You know, we have our favorites. We know what we feel in our heart. If you say something, stand behind it, which I'm sure you will. Okay. But, and here's the but, if it doesn't happen, come on in and say, hey, I was wrong. And that's why I like the fact that I had Jared on the show earlier. And, you know, we get the Pittsburgh Report from Jared on almost every show. Jared owned up to the fact that his Penguins lost in 6 to the Islanders. And he said that they were going to take it. But Jared is always on. And when he's right, he's right. When he's wrong, he's wrong. So he came in and said, you know, hey, I was wrong. And we'll hear from Jimmy Farrell hopefully one of these days soon because he's the Islanders guy. So, Jesse, I'm there with you. I don't like, and I'll be honest, I don't like the Lakers. Okay, only because of I'm not a big LeBron fan. But I know
Neither
that
am I, Captain.
I know.
Neither am I.
Okay, but to me, I like the older Lakers. I loved when Kareem was on the team. I loved it and my favorite Laker of all time was James Worthy, and then next to him was Bob McAdoo. You give me a Worthy 42 or a McAdoo 11 jersey, I will wear it every day that we're going to be in a basketball. I do have a Kobe jersey in purple because I bought it out of respect because I liked Kobe, and he was a fantastic person, player, and all that goes with it. But I tell you, with LeBum on that team, I just can't cheer for him. And it's unfortunate because I also have a Davis jersey when he was with the Pelicans because I got it at half price, you know, when jerseys, you know, would go on sale when he's not there anymore. So, I tell you. Oh, and we were just talking about Jimmy Farrell as well. There you go, Jimmy. We were. I guess your ears were burning because we were talking about coming on the show talking about his Islanders. But Jesse, like I said, I appreciate the hot take. And I'm not going to ask you because it's too early in the season. People ask me what the Raiders' record is going to be. I said, dude, it's May. It's May. Give me a little bit of at least training camp and see if there's any nagging injuries that have to go on. So, but come in there. And again, I love the fact you're saying Lakers in 5, which means you can't lose anymore. Can't lose anymore. All right. Jesse, thanks again for being here, shipmate. And I tell you, thanks for contributing to the show as well.
Oh, no problem, Captain. Go Raiders and R.
R. I love when Jesse says R on there. You take care, R.
So, yes, sir.
All right. That's Jesse Marquez, man. Love hearing it again. If you want to be in the show, you can call in. You can be you can obviously come on board. You can be in the show via the be in the show. You can be in the show. You can hit that StreamYard link and you will be on the show with me. Jimmy Farrell, one of these days I'd love to see you. And again, even Jared, I'd love to have a 3-shot of me, you, and Jared on the screen at the same time. And, and Jared always calls. I'd love to have Jared on camera. Jimmy always calls. I'd love to have Jimmy on camera. And I love the fact that, and even Jimmy, like said the one time, I remember when I had to bleep him out, Jimmy remembers this, what the fuck? And it's like, and it was funny because, and I said, Jimmy, I had to dump him because it's like, you could tell it's going to be a whole series of Fs. A whole series of Fs. So Jimmy Farrell, hopefully we can get you on screen sometime and get Jared on screen sometime. That's what I would love. Again, if you want to be in the show tonight, you saw the link. You can call in 813-690-834. For all the folks that are new, this is normal me. I'm more upbeat. I have at least a cleaner bill of health. That they didn't find anything. Well, I should say they found something wrong with my one artery and they cleaned it up. So I'm very happy for that. Ace Skip, aka Matt Bouchane, thank you for being here as well. Matt Bouchane, who is a Browns fan, but he's a stalwart. I will give him that. He's not He's not been a Browns fan because a certain quarterback by the name of Baker Mayfield is on the team. He's a Browns fan, and I love the fact he's true fans. True fans. Raider Flash says, make a prediction on it. Yeah, there you go. You don't know. Actually, you want to see who's even on the team. And I defy anybody to tell me who's going to be on that 53. I defy. Daniel, no. That's one of the things that I was telling you about. I have stories. Oh, we had Kurtz on, but he popped out. Hopefully he'll come back. Willie is in here as well. Will from the Dominican Republic. That's basically my adopted son. Will Carley is in here. Thank you for being in here. I got stories, Daniel. I got stories. Stationed in the Philippines, been to Thailand, Australia, Korea. I got stories. If you want to be into the show, hit the link. It's on the screen right now. The StreamYard link with the Hotel Whiskey 9 Whiskey 3 Tango 3 Quebec 66. Wow, Syndergaard's out for another 6 weeks. That's gonna hurt. It gives me a feeling that maybe. Oh, come on. I never said that I didn't have. I'm just not saying here because there are ladies present. Let's just say that I am clean as a whistle in all of the right places. Okay? That's just what I'm going to say. All I'm going to say. Good night, Will Carley, as well. Come into the show. We got the link, 813-699-0834. OG Daniel is definitely one of my most valuable crewmates of the night. If you have a comment right now, because Daniel made it most valuable crewman via his on-screen performance, if you want to be on screen, hit the link. If you want to contribute via a phone call, do that. Number's there. You want to be on screen, do comments. I got you. There's definitely going to be at least 2 tonight. And we got. Oh wow. Well, okay. We might even go over tonight if we have participation. We'll go over. Okay. Hey, Raider Flash. Thank you for being here. I hope you enjoyed the show. Again, come on in, call in, and come in anytime, shipmate. Come on in anytime. Peace and love to you. Thank you. And you take care of yourself, Raider Flash. Thank you for being here, shipmate. I'm not even going to show that comment there, Daniel. Not even going to show it. Yeah. There are things that you don't like to share. 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Or you can call in, or you can come on via the StreamYard link. StreamYard.com. It's like Hotel Whiskey 9 Whiskey 3 Tango 3 Quebec 66. And for you folks that don't do phonetics, HW9 W3T 3Q66. All after StreamYard.com. Come in. If we have some more participation, I'll go beyond 2 hours. The only thing that's going to keep me up is I got, and let me see, Daniel, let me see, 1, 2, 3, only 4 times. Or maybe somebody else had the first one. But I got 4 bleeps to take out tonight. That's okay. That's okay. Can the Lakers beat Brooklyn? I don't think so. And the reason why I say that is the longer the Lakers are in it, the more tarred LeBum gets. And he's tarred. And if Anthony Davis can't perform, thank you, Matt Marinovich. Right now, Matt Marinovich is in the league. No, actually, he can't because Matt Marinovich has already been nominated. Ah, man, I love that. Yeah, Matt Marinovich, yes. Raider Puppet and Matt Marinovich on the 6th of May were my most valuable crewmates. Sorry, Matt. That would make you another person in there. Raider Mode says yes. Okay. Yeah, Daniel, there was at least 3, but I have 4 written, so when I hear it, I write it. Don't worry about it. You'll know next time. And like I said, we don't have to be in Sunday school. We can, and I tell people, if you're gonna say F, do the freaking or fugging, Fuggin. So we know we just had it. It's kind of like the old if you and I'm going back old school. Remember West Side Story? West Side Story. The Officer Krupke song. On the whole fucking ever loving street. There you go, right there. I tell you what, West Side Story is my favorite musical / that's on movies. Love it. And yeah, I can do all the show tunes. Love it. So there you go. We've had sports. We've had old sea stories with myself and OG Daniel. We have not opera, but we have Fargan. There you go. Or you can do Battlestar Galactica, frack. That I love to say frack. And original Battlestar Galactica. I like the newer Battlestar Galactica because it was a lot better series. 813-699-0834. You can call in. Now I said, and if you have somebody that comes in, great. If not, we'll stop at 2 hours. And I'm going to put this on here as well, Daniel. So was I. What was your part? I want to know which part. Were you in the chorus? Were you a jet? Were you a shark? Were you a name? Were you Tony or Bernardo, or what is it? Let me see. Tony and Bernardo. Obviously, Riff. You had Ice, right? You had Ahab. What? There's a couple other names because I was in West Side Story too. The Habs. Okay, yep. There you go. Toro. Okay. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that Toro was a shark. I'm going out on a limb and saying Toro was a shark. Am I right? Because that sounds like one of the name like a shark's name. Up. Yep. There you go. I was a shark. I was only the only Puerto Rican in the play. So you were really. So was it like a condensed version of West Side Story? You got to tell me sometime. We'll talk another time on that. But yeah, I was actually I played Bernardo. I wasn't Tony, but I did play Bernardo. Jimmy Farrell was also a shark, and Jimmy Farrell he's as Irish as they come. I'd love to see Jimmy Farrell playing a shark. That just makes me giggle. That just makes me giggle. Are we gonna have somebody else on? That's fine. If not, we still got about another 3 minutes before it's 2 hours. But like I said, if you're here, we are. And again, if you're a Raider fan and you're here, I will say this as well. Again, we are on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network with, and I'm very proud to say I'm on the Northeast Streaming Sports Network. If you're watching me on YouTube, thank you for watching me on YouTube as well. I am on Northeast Streaming Sports on their Facebook channel along with my Facebook channel. Puerto Rican. Okay, cool. So the full mute. Wow. Yeah. Oh! And a goal by the who are the Sabretooth guys again? I know the team. Predators, yes, Nashville. I know. I was like the Sabretooth guys. Preds get a goal. Johansson parks it in. Nice stick hand. Oh! What it was great stick handling with the pass, and it was actually a skip pass that went off of one of the Hurricanes defensemen over to the other guy who was sitting right in the crease and just parked it right in. The score, and I've actually been here, the Bridgestone Arena. That's in Nashville. Nashville is up 3-1 in the game. Carolina is up 3-2 in the series. Second period. So if Nashville wins, then it'll be all tied up. And remember, the winner of this round goes and plays the Lightning. Lightning are just getting those days off, and they need it because Kucherov has been injured. Sergachev has been playing injured. Obviously, the captain of the team. His name escapes me too, and I got his Kucherov. Kucherov is an alternate kind. Gosh, I'm trying to remember who it is. Anna Diaz, thank you and again, Anna Diaz is a member of the Galleon Chiefs Mess. Thank you for being here, Anna. Great night to you as well. If you want to be a member, and boy, I haven't done this in a while. Okay, if you want to be a member of the Galleon, if you're watching on YouTube, all you do is push the join button. If you join up, it's $5 a month for crew members, $10 a month for for Chiefs Mess. You get a patch if you're a Chiefs Mess member, and after a year, you get a certificate as well, whether you're a member of the Chiefs Mess or a ship's crewman. Chiefs Mess members also get an anchor, but there are other things that go with it. There are perks. So if you become a member of the channel, there are perks which I will tell you about personally. Let's just put it that way. There are perks. And remember, you can also be do the and this is the other thing I do. If you want to become a member, we haven't been doing this a while, so it's like we do have the captain's treasure chest of prizes, which is all of that stuff that you see in that box behind me. You see where the football is and the Bo Jackson and the the things that are behind me. That's the Captain Jack treasure chest of prizes. Okay. If you give me a donation of $5 via the super chat or super sticker, that's $5. That gets you an entry into that prize wheel. And I see the hearts going over there on Instagram. Thank you, the folks that are Instagram. Come on over and watch me on YouTube. If you watch on YouTube, you can actually join the Galleon. You can get in on memberships there. Oh, okay. There you go. OG Daniel. Go get some rack, brother. Go get some rack. Oh, Yincy's here. Yincy's also new. Thank you. Recently followed you from that live with Mert McGrath and Mert. Thank you, Yincy. Appreciate you being here. I'm gonna be a little long tonight. Normally I only do 2 hours, but for those that are here, that are new, and there was a couple of people that are new, so I'll stay on a little longer. Oh, okay, and Yincy's Puerto Rican as well. We weren't talking badly about the Puerto Ricans. We were actually talking about West Side Story, and I played Bernardo because when I was younger, I had a darker tint to me. Okay, and I could sing. You guys don't know it, but I could sing. So I played Bernardo. That was a good-looking dude. That sounds obnoxious and egotistical as hell. But I was a good-looking dude in high school. The only thing that I had a lot of pimples, and that was my I was so self-conscious about. I didn't ask a lot of girls out because I was so oily and just with a lot of pimples. I didn't ask a lot of girls out because I was self-conscious about it. Again, if you're on Instagram, thank you for being here. Black Ice was here. New York Sports Team was here. A couple other people were here. Thank you for joining me on Instagram. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we were talking. And again, there were some new folks that were here on the channel. Again, I hope they came over. Again, I got Instagram over here. And Instagram I do on my tablet because I can't push this out to Instagram. It sucks, but I can't do it. I tell people from Instagram to come over to YouTube. It's a little bit past 11 o'clock. If I think Bear might be on. So if you got to go over and watch Bear, I understand and respect. Understand and respect. But I'm going to give it like another 5. Well, okay, it says 2 hours and almost 3.5 minutes. So I'll give it like 2:10. If you want to be in the show, let me get this up there. You can come in there. That information is there right now. I'm also going to put it in the comments section. So if you want to be in the show, let me put the link right there. Come into the show. If you are watching on all of our channels, remember I'm doing it on YouTube, doing it on Twitch, Twitter, via Periscope. I'm on the Northeast Streaming Sports channel, their YouTube and their Facebook. I'm on my Facebook. And we are also on Zodiac TV tonight. So if you're watching on Zodiac, thank you for coming in to watch. Appreciate it. But we got, and I trust me, I can talk in case you guys haven't figured that out. Ed Winchell, thank you there, shipmate. Appreciate that. Lots of props to Ed Winchell. And I know Ed Winchell had a really good so Ed might be I can't remember what it was. Or maybe it was the We Don't Need Julio. And then OG Daniel came in with the We Don't Need Julio, tell Julio we don't need him by the schoolyard. So he got in the lead there. And then Daniel came in, OG Daniel. So he's definitely one of the most valuable crewmates tonight. I think Ed Winchell right now is probably going to be the other one because I know he had that one comment about we don't need Julio Jones. And I agree. As the Raiders are right now. And actually, I got to see if Corey was in here. No, Corey could be too. So yeah, right now it's Corey because I like to give it to folks that are actually on camera or do via phone call. Sorry, Ed. It's Krupke. Close. Gee, Officer Krupke. Crump you. Krupke. Jimmy Farrell played Maria. Oh! There's my Andrew Dice Clay. Corey came in. So right now it's definitely looking like OG Daniel and let's call it Corey the Raider. Kurtz is in, so I'm glad I'm here. Hang on, Kurtz. Kurtz is in here, and I'm going to bring him on board. I'm going to unmute him. Okay. Kurtz is muted himself. Kurtz, hopefully we can hear you.
What's up? Can you hear me, Jack?
Yeah, I can. Kurtz, how you doing, brother? And and with that ugly
LeBron's the GOAT.
Do you really believe that he is?
Nah. I still think MJ's the GOAT.
Thank you.
Unless somehow LeBron can win like 3 rings in his last couple of years. I don't see that happening.
Okay. And again, I admit that LeBron James is just a fantastic player. He's the best player in the NBA, not presently though, but before he was the best player in the NBA, bar none.
Yeah, like the 2000s and 2010s, he was up there.
Right.
But
and
like right now, he's on like a slump right now.
He is. So now I got to ask, since you got that logo up, I think it went. Now who was it? Jesse. I don't know if you were, because you were in and then you left.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to go on Sneaky Show. He pulled me in.
I got you, and I knew that. I said Kurtz was in, and then he was gone. I said, "Oh, so he's on Sneaky." So I get it. Trust me, I understand.
Yeah. I got you.
But Jesse Salcedo said that Lakers in 5. I'm like, really? Lakers in 5 over the Suns? Now, Jesse loves his Lakers. Honestly, Kurtz.
Yeah.
Honestly, Kurtz. Okay.
Yeah.
Lakers are going to win.
This is non-biased. I honestly think we are going to beat the Suns in 5.
Okay. In 5. Wow, in 5 games. So you don't think you're going to lose again?
If we win today, it's going to be in 5.
Okay. Now, is the game tonight?
Yeah, the game's on right now. The score is 39-38. Suns are up by 1.
Okay.
I'm just worried for AD right now because he keeps falling on the floor like every play, and I'm kind of worried for him.
Okay. I mean, and so I know that his game 1 was atrocious.
Yeah, his game 2 is a lot better.
Right. I know that he pulled it back in game 2. Obviously, the Lakers win that game, and if God help them if they didn't split that series. I mean, hell.
Yeah, we would have been swept.
Yeah. But it's 1 point right now, 39-38.
Yeah, but it's only the second quarter, so I mean anything can happen.
I don't watch basketball games until at least the fourth quarter. Why?
Yeah, I watched it too. Oh yeah, go ahead, Jack. My bad.
No, I'm just saying, why waste your time? It doesn't get interesting until the fourth quarter anyway.
Yeah, because you could be up by like 50, or let's just say 15 points. In the fourth quarter, you're like blowing a 15-point lead, and the other team comes back and wins.
Yeah.
That's what I like about football more, because football is always high intense. Basketball is more like take it slow till like the fourth quarter.
Right. Okay, well, because of you and because of Jesse, because I'm going to be up a little bit later tonight anyway, because I got to do the cuts to the show. I will put the Lakers game on. Well, actually, I can do it now. Is it TNT?
I think it is. Hold on. Where's my remote?
Okay.
Yeah, it's TNT.
Okay, I'm trying to remember what TNT is on. Because I got you got DirecTV?
Yeah.
What channel is TNT?
Here, let me find it really quick. Let me get my remote really quick.
Okay. Oh, I got it. 245. 245.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. I got it. So, because again, I'll be honest, when I watch TNT, most of the time I watch the old war movies that are on TNT and TBS. That's
what my grandma watches.
Yeah, that's what I watch. Now, and for those that don't know, Kurtz is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
So, and I got to ask you, Kurtz, that's not a Texas accent. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from California. The only reason why I'm a Cowboys fan is my whole family's from Texas.
Okay. I had to ask that.
No, you're good.
Because now, do you live? So you're in California?
Yeah, I live in California right now.
Okay. Whereabouts?
Where? Bay Area?
Wow, you're in the Bay Area too. Okay, so I know you get some crap going to school with Lakers gear.
Yeah, basically. Everyone at my school is either a Warriors fan, 49ers fan, Raiders fan, or what's the last team? Clippers fan. My bad.
Yeah, okay. Wow. Okay, well, I like that. That's ballsy, especially being in the Bay Area. Now, are you East Bay, South Bay, or you don't have to say. I'm just curious.
Oh, could I just tell you that in private? Because I mean, if I say it, then it's gonna be obvious.
Oh, yeah, no, and that's fine. I tell you what, you can put it in the private chat.
I got you.
I don't want to. Like I said, I don't want to dime you out.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, but again, I like the fact that Kurt, and I'll admit this. Kurtz and I, when we first met each other on Sneaky's show, I was not really happy with him.
Yeah, I kind of had an attitude problem back then, but I think I've matured.
Yeah, and the fact that you come on here, and again, I like having conversations with, and again, we don't have to agree, because if you agree, then it's boring.
Yeah, because you can go on different approaches, different takes. Because you're a Raiders fan, I'm a Cowboys fan. We have different approaches on things. We have problems on both sides of our teams, basically. So it's nice to get input from other teams.
Yeah, no,
go ahead. They see it from a third party point of view.
Right. Because the only reason why I was going to ask you was because I am going to be in Dallas for the Raiders-Cowboys game.
Yeah, that's the game I'm going to, too. With Sneaky's supposed to go there, too, and I think a few other people.
Yes, good. So great, man. When you come out there, Sneaky's got my number, and I told Sneaky that I would give him my my itinerary. I'm going to be, obviously, there are Raider events.
Yeah.
And so I'm going to be obviously at the Raider events there. And I was at the very first Cowboys Thanksgiving game in the new stadium. And
was that 05 or when was that?
Well, no, it was,
because I know we've only played 3 times in the last 10 years, or 2 times. My bad.
Yeah. Now I was at the first one, and I know that the second one was when I was down in Gitmo. So that would have been either 2012 or 2013. When the Raiders had that game, at least at the very end, and then they did some stupid stuff at the end of at the first half, and the game got away from them.
Well, I'm glad it's on Thanksgiving because it's like watching football and being with your family.
Right.
Who doesn't love that?
Now, you say you're gonna be there in Dallas though?
Yeah, we're flying to Dallas.
Outstanding. That's great.
It's nice because then we can see everybody and stuff.
Yeah, and the fact that I get a chance to see Sneaky and the one thing is as well is that when the Eagles play in Vegas this year, I'm going to have Philly Sports Guy is going to be my guest.
Oh,
I got 2 seats in Vegas, so I'm going to bring Jamie Pags, aka Philly Sports Guy. He's going to be in that other seat with me because you can't.
Yeah, of course.
Sports Guy not be in this, so him and I are just going to have a ball.
How do you feel about the? Aren't you guys building a nightclub in your own stadium or something like that?
There was talk. There was actually talk about, and I know what you're getting to. There's actually a restaurant / nightclub which is in the. I don't think it's in the stadium, although it could be, and I don't know about it. But I know that there is some bigger areas around the hotel. I think that is out in Henderson. So they have a whole big bar and a whole big nightclub and a whole big restaurant. I mean, obviously, there's going to be a lot of great things in Vegas.
Yeah.
For that area. And
I wish it was in Vegas because then I could actually see what Vegas looks like. But I'd rather have it in Dallas because I get to see my own stadium, my own team stadium.
Right. Now, have you ever been out to Jerry World?
No, I haven't.
You will enjoy it.
I've only been to Levi Stadium, and then I went to you guys' old stadium for some monster truck thing. I forgot what it was.
Well, with the operative word being our old stadium.
Yeah. You've been to your new stadium, right? Or seen it?
Well, I've seen it from the outside when I was there. I haven't seen it recently. I saw it in 2019 before COVID.
It looks nice, though. I like it.
Yes, it is fantastic.
Very new, high tech and stuff.
Yeah, and I will be in Vegas in June for a tour of the stadium, and I will be dressed up. in my gear. So I will be definitely Captain Jack out there for the tour. So
Wait, they haven't opened up your tours yet for your stadium?
Oh no, they have, which is why.
I was gonna say because I'm like Dallas is the only one.
Yeah, no, I booked it. I booked it today because I needed to get. I had a 5-day, 4-night in San Diego that I had to use before it went away, and so I booked the 5-day, 4-night in San Diego, knowing that I was going to be in Vegas first. So we're going to Vegas, then we're going to San Diego, and then we're flying home.
Oh.
I'm making it because if I'm going out to San Diego, I'm going to make it that my Vegas tour the stadium trip, and that's going in June. So actually, this about a month from now, I'm going to be out there.
Oh, in summertime too.
Yeah, when it's hot.
Yeah, especially in Vegas.
Yeah, when it's hot. So I do got to ask Kurtz now, and again, I'm watching the game because of you. Who would the Lakers draw now, or are they going to reseed? Like if they go into the next round, do they reseed in the NBA, or are they going to not reseed?
What do you mean by that? My bad.
Well, if the Lakers win this series, and they're like an 8 seed or a 7?
Yeah, I think they're 7th.
Okay, if they were to win this series, obviously they would get like a top seed, like a 1 through a 4, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Now the Suns are what seed are the
They're
Suns?
2.
Okay, so the 1 seed out west was who?
Was that I think it's Denver, isn't it? Here, I'll check right now. Western Conference. Oh, my bad. It was the Jazz. I don't know why I said Denver.
Okay, well, you were in the right ballpark. In the middle, like the western middle of of the set of the Rockies area.
Yeah, Captain, I gotta go really quick. My bad. My mom's calling me.
Okay, Kurtz, appreciate you being here, shipmate. Thank you for hanging out.
Yeah, no problem, bro.
You take care.
You too.
All right, that was Kurtz, and I got to end the show because Kurtz's mom said that he okay, and there you go. There we go. And I appreciate these. There's a club at one of the end zones owned by Wynn. Thank you, Yincy. Appreciate that. And Raider Mode is on board saying there will not be a reseed. So again, I was, because I know that they were talking about it. I know they're reseeding in hockey. I know that they're reseeding in hockey eventually because right now it's the little bubble group, and you got to win your bubble group, and then there will be, I believe that there will be a reseed there. And again, Yincy, thank you for that information. There is a club at one of the end zones owned by Steve Wynn. Okay. I can't wait to see the stadium. I can't wait to see it. I will see it in about a month. I will be out there. My tour is, I want to say, June 26th. So a little less than a month because it do the 30-day thing. So June 26th will be my tour. I fly out there June 25th, which is a Friday. So if there are people in Vegas that are things to do, let me know. Let me know. I will actually post it on Facebook, and hopefully we'll get some people that will pop out. I'm very happy to say that I won a Henry Ruggs jersey tonight. So that jersey, and I'm telling you this right now, that will be a prize on the prize wheel. Right now, I have a Damon Arnett jersey on the prize wheel. There are other jerseys that I'm eventually going to have on the prize wheel. That Henry Ruggs that I won will be a jersey on the prize wheel. So that's why I tell you to make sure if you give those donations. Oh, thank you there, Oscar. Thank you. And yes, Oscar, I feel a lot better. Anytime that you see me on means that I'm breathing in and out, and this is working. So thank you, Oscar Toledo. Remember, folks, if you have not gotten your Bocadillos, that's why I'm going to put this up right now. I'm going to take the comment down from Oscar so you can actually see the Bocadillos. Okay, thank you, Oscar. I'm going to put that comment down. I got to take this one down too. So you see the characters there. Those are Bocadillos. If you want to see yourself in a Bocadillo, a caricature, well made by the way, a caricature of yourself cartoon, but definitely spot on. You can see me over on the far side, and they even, I mean, look at this mug. Look at this mug, and they made me look presentable. You can only do that with a Bocadillos. Make sure you are part of the Bocadillos universe. There you go. There, be part. Stay tuned. And yeah, a big surprise is coming from Oscar. So, and he will. I'm sure he will unveil it. I'm sure he will unveil it here. So when Oscar gets the word out, I will put the word out for him. Be a part of the Bocadillos universe. Yeah, there you go. And I'm going to put this up by Yincy. Yeah, Yincy, I'm going to take your comment down, but you can be a part of the Bocadillos universe. Go there. Go there. Look up. Let me put it here. Put it here. Let me see if I can. I don't want to spell it wrong. I don't think I did. There you go. I just put it up into the comments, okay? Be a part of the Bocadillos universe. There you go. Go over there. Get your drawing done by Oscar. Fantastic, fantastic gentleman. Fan of the show, and I'm a fan of his. I am a fan of his. So be a part of the Bocadillos universe. Remember that there is a big-time announcement coming in soon. And Yincy says it's dope, dude. I like this. I'm going to go back to what he was talking about. Again, be a part of the Bocadillos universe. What's it like being a super fan? I think it'll be becoming one when the season starts. Okay. Yincy, that's a good question. I will say this. I answer to the term because that's what they call us. I answer to being a super fan. I don't like the term, though, because some people are very turned off by that. Let me do this real quick. Okay, hang on.
Call from RDR Houston Steve. To accept, press 1. To send.
Okay. We got Steve on the line. Steve, you're definitely going to be the last person on the show because I was about ready to wrap it up. So, Steve, hang tight. I'm going to answer this question from Yincy talking about being a super fan. And Yincy, the good question is, here's what being and I like to call them easily recognizable fans because it's not as obnoxious as being called a super fan. And even people like Violator don't like the term. I don't like the term because most people think that if you consider yourself a super fan, that you are above everybody else. I'm not. I'm just a Raider fan that dresses out and people know who I am if you're a Raiders fan and you follow social media. But I don't think I'm more of a fan than anyone. And I'll tell you what, the gentleman that's on the line here, Houston Raiders Steve, that's a super fan that doesn't dress out but he knows his team. He knows his team. Steve, one more second and I'll let you come on. So if you want to be a super fan in quotes, get a character that is you. Do something that is real to you. I am an old salty Navy chief. I'm an old salty pirate. Pirates are Raiders. That's what it is. Get something that you identify with, Yincy. So when you're in character, it's something that you see. And Jeff Arguello, thank you for being. Jeff Arguello is new here as well. Thank you for being here, sir. I appreciate the positive. Get the word out. I love talking with everybody. And I'm going to take the comment down. Remember, you can be a part of the Bocadillo universe. Go in, find Oscar, be a part of the Bocadillo universe. Great, great stuff. Steve, you're on the line. You are definitely my last vestige of hope here. How you doing, brother? What's going on with you tonight?
Doing good, Captain. I'm glad you're doing a show tonight and everything. How's your health and everything? Glad to see you out of the hospital.
Yeah, I feel good. I went to I had, you know, when you have heart surgery, that you're going to be in a couple different doctors' offices immediately afterwards. So I was with my primary care physician today, and I have a follow up with my cardiologist next week, and I have cardiac rehab that is scheduled to start. So I will do things that I need to do to make myself stay healthy. And I remember, folks, I don't smoke, I don't drink, and I don't eat strict, but I'm going to have to be a little bit stricter in my diet. So maybe when I'm out at Raider events, and if you see me with the burger and the dog, make sure I'll have some salad with it, because I like salad, by the way. I love a good salad. So, and I appreciate the positives. I appreciate the positives. Go ahead there, Steve.
Yeah, no problem, Captain. I'm glad you're doing better, and I've got to watch my diet too, because those double cheeseburger and chili cheese fries and all the stuff that I love is probably the worst stuff to have. But,
yes, dude.
One of the reasons why I called Captain is
better than that. You know better than that, man. You got to cut down on that crap.
That's not all the stuff we like. We shouldn't be eating that stuff. I know what you mean, Captain. I'm trying to eat more salads and everything too.
Yeah, if it tastes good, spit it out.
My mom used to have a thing on her thing that never trust a skinny cook.
There you go.
But anyway,
go ahead. Steve.
Yeah, my main call tonight is about. I want to ask you about Aaron Rodgers, and also, of course, we all know Monday is Memorial Day, and I go to the funeral home where both my parents are laid to rest, and they do a really great ceremony. They read about Flanders Field and all that, and it's something that really brings tears to my eyes, because when my dad missed World War II by 5 years. A lot of his friends' older brothers went from being Blue Stars to Gold Star families. We all know what Gold Star means, Captain. It just really hits me with a ton of bricks when you go out to Arlington Cemetery as a young person, as I was lucky to do. And the feel the gravity of it all, knowing these people paid the ultimate sacrifice so we could have the freedoms that some people they take it like they're breathing air.
Yeah. So for Memorial Day, I'm gonna, like I said, this weekend I'm gonna be in Texas with the Raider Nation in Texas, with the Black Hole Austin chapter, the Black Hole Fort Hood chapter. Dallas Fort Worth has their Raider boosters there. There is the Death Star chapter. And there's and I apologize. There's at least 6 Space Space Center, Space City. There you go. Space City Raider Nation is there. So there's going to be a whole boatload of Raider Nation people out there in Austin for the weekend, and I can't wait to be there because and I'm going to be there with everybody. Yes, I can fly. I won't have all my gear on because when I bring all my gear, it weighs more than 50 pounds, and that's why the doctor said I can't schlep more than 50 pounds at a time. So I'm not going to have all my gear with me, but I'm going to bring my hat, my tricorn hat. I'm going to bring my a couple skulls and my eye patch. So I'll have and my vest, of course. So I just won't have all my stuff, but it's because I can't schlep all of that with all of the weight restrictions. But I'm feeling better. And by the way, Yancey, I like that Raider Purge idea. That's great. Don't tell you what, make it happen, because somebody else will see it and say, oh, that's what I want to be. If you're not Yancey and you come dressed in as Raider Purge, because I don't think anybody has done it yet. Yancey, that's fantastic. Make sure you do that quickly, because that will be done quick. Okay, Steve, I'm sorry. Go ahead, brother.
No problem. Hey, welcome to Texas, and I'm glad the rain hopefully has finally gone away, because we had it bad for about a week and a half. But just want to ask you, I was going to say something real quick. We've got a sports bar here in Houston called Ray Ray's. It's near downtown on the north side, and it's Ray's the owner, of course, and it's all rated out and everything. So it's pretty cool that we actually have a bar here in Houston. The person that owns the bar is actually a huge Raider fan. That's pretty cool. But what do you think about Aaron Rodgers? You think that's a big mess and everything about him being out in Hawaii? I don't think he's going to be playing for the Green Bay Packers this year. What do you say? You think he's going to be a Denver Bronco?
Well, I can guarantee you he's going to be either a Packer or a Bronco. I mean, there is no other team that's going to go out for him. Unless New England makes a play for him. And I say New England because if New England gives up those high draft picks, and I call him Belichick, but I was told by OG Daniel, and you missed OG. There's a lot of new guys in the show tonight, which is cool. But OG Daniel was on. He said that he's Bill I can't remember. He had a different name for him, and it was a good name, but I call him Belichick because it's close. But if the Patriots go after Julio Jones, what's to say that they don't go after Aaron Rodgers? That's my dark horse, but I really think that it's going to either be the Broncos or he's going to stick around with the Packers. And the reason why is because he's made it be clear to everybody in that front office that he likes the fans, he likes his teammates, he just doesn't like his immediate bosses in that organization. So, and I'm not talking about coaching either. I'm talking about the guys that run that organization. So if they come to basically a truce and they do something about his contract, which makes it a little bit more palatable to be there, then yeah, he'll be a Green Bay Packer. But if not, he'll be a Bronco. And when I was on that Bronco show the other night, they were talking about would having him as a Bronco scare me? I'm like, no, because he doesn't play defense, and the Broncos will only go so far as they need to tune up their offense, but they need their defense to remain strong. And if their defense does remain strong and they get Aaron Rodgers, does it scare me? No, because I think the Raiders' defense is going to be a lot better this year, and I know our offense is going to be a lot better. But I tell you what, Aaron Rodgers throwing it to KJ Hamler and Jerry Jeudy and Fant at tight end with Melvin Gordon, providing he's not injured, yeah, that offense is going to be a lot better. But Aaron Rodgers also can't block for himself, so he needs to make sure that O-line is better, and we'll see if that happens.
Well, question to you: what do you think the percentage is of if you had a guess today about Julio Jones wearing the silver and black this year?
If I have to give it above a 0, I would call it 0.0001. Okay. I don't think the Raiders are going to give up anything for Julio Jones. I might be wrong. There are times that I've been wrong. I admit it. I'm not 100%. But do you really want to give up a 1 for Julio Jones if you don't think he's going to be around for that much longer because he's oft injured? I don't want to give up a 1 for him. No.
No, it's too high of a risk. It's not worth to shake everything up just for a player that's 50-50 at best, if you want to call it that. But I feel the same as you do. It's intriguing, and it's like driving a sports car with a good-looking lady and everything. You're like, it's nice and sexy, but you don't know if that's going to be a long-term deal. But it sure looks nice short-term. Yeah, like I said, it's good, but does the lady put out? I guess sorry for saying that. It's okay. We're all thinking the same thing, Captain. I mean, we're human.
Okay, and I like this. I like this. I'm gonna put them both on the screen. Yancey just said, "I just created a new IG Raider Purd, so no one takes my idea." Thank you, Yancey. That is covering your 6. That is a good idea. If anybody had it before then, I don't think that they would take it to you. Sunjoku, thank you for being in the house. By the way, folks, Sunjoku also has a YouTube channel. Great guy. I tell you, and he's quick, man. He is quick. Bam, 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 with comments and a bunch of different things. Love Sunjoku. He's a great brother of mine on YouTube. So go check out Sunjoku. Actually, Sunjoku is like thousands of subscribers. And I say thousands, which is awesome. And he's great. He's great. And I am going. Jeff Arguello is going. Am I going to any Raider games? Yeah, dude. I'm going to Dallas. I'm going to Pittsburgh. I'm going to every Raiders game except for Christmas. I might not be inside though because I'm going to sell some tickets. So I can actually go to a bunch of other games because it's freaking expensive. So yes, you'll see me at all the Vegas games. As of right now, I will be at all the Raiders games in Vegas except for Christmas. I will be in Pittsburgh. I will be in Dallas. I'm looking to possibly be in New York as well as Indianapolis. So there's your question right there. So yes, come by and see me. Go ahead, Steve.
Well, thank you so much, Captain, and good health to you and everything, and your listeners. And it's glad that you're back at your house and everything. And we've all been thinking, praying for you, sir. And I know I got you healthier too and everything because
Yes.
all that stuff is stuff we like is not good for us. It's okay in moderation, but this late night pizza doesn't help either. And fast food Mexican food we like too. So
I love
anyway.
Mexican food. I love Italian food, and and I love burgers and dogs. I mean, all the stuff that tastes good. You can have it, just don't have as much of it.
That's right. It's all in moderation, like everything else in life, Captain. And you have a great night and take care. And I'll see you on the radio and permission to go ashore. It's great talking to you again, brother.
Permission granted. Steve, thanks again for being here, shipmate. You take care.
Thanks for being a great friend. God bless. Take care. Bye.
All right. That's Raider Steve from Houston. Houston Raider Steve. Regular on the show. We got a bunch of regulars. We also have some new guys in here. I said Jeff Arguello, Yincy, and some members that are actually, I'm glad this as well. Remember, you can be a part of the Galleon, Matthew 72007. You see that little, that kind of like that Superman sign, the S? That means he is a member of the Galleon. I can't remember if he was a Chiefs Mess member or a regular. It doesn't matter. Matthew 72007. I think he's a Chiefs Mess member. If you are a member of the Chiefs Mess, you get a patch one time. You get your certificate after the end of the year. You also get an anchor with it. Become a member and support me, and I appreciate that. And thank you. Yes, Matt. Thank you for getting that positive. Oh, great show with graphic. I enjoyed that because I got a chance to swear. Me and my family probably be in the Pittsburgh game. Good. And one in New Jersey. Okay, yeah, Jeff, good. I'm going to Pittsburgh. Okay, let me rephrase that. Providing I'm alive and kicking, because no day is promised. I'm not a super right wing religious person. I believe do unto others, be good to your fellow people. There are people I don't like. I'm not going to say that I love everybody. No, I don't. There are people I actually despise. It's wrong if you live by the ways of Judeo-Christian, even Islamic thought, Hinduism, Shintoism. Man, just treat people right. The people I don't like, I don't say anything about them too much. I don't put them on blast. I don't like them, but be good to each other. That's the way it is. So, Jeff, I hope to see you in Pittsburgh. I said I'm going to be in Pittsburgh, provided I'm in there. New Jersey with the Giants, I'm going to try to be out there for that. So when the New York fan club gets their block of tickets, I'm definitely going to try to be in on that block. So again, thank you for that, Jeff Arguello. And we had other people. I said, Yincy, yeah, good, smart idea. Being that Jeff Arguello goes to Raiders Pass. I like that as well. I want to see you guys in your duds. And so Joku, I appreciate being back home. I love being back home. Great. And yeah, I hope to see everybody. So again, wow, I was saying goodbye about 40 minutes ago, so we've gone beyond. So let's cut this one. Thanks again for being here, folks. I got to do the cut-ups of this show because I got to send it to the Northeast Streaming Sports Channel platform. All right, Yincy, new member. Thank you there, shipmate. I will look to see what your package is, Yincy. Get with me, Yincy. Make sure. Oh, thank you there, shipmate. Appreciate that. I will look to see what your membership level is. Send me your email address. Like I said, I'm going to put this back up again. My email is this. Where is it? Here. Yincy, this is my email. For anybody that else is thinking about becoming a member, send me an email to captainjackrackham@gmail.com. Thank you, Yincy. I will see what your membership package is. Membership has its privileges. I will start doing shows. I want to do it like once a month just for members. Just for members. There are other props? Not props. Perks. I knew it was a P. Yincy, make sure you send me an email to CaptainJackRackham@gmail.com. Say, hey, yo, I'm Yincy, and I just became a member. I will check your membership status. We will talk about some of those perks. But thank you there, shipmate. Remember, if you want to be a member, all you got to do is push join on YouTube. It says join. Yincy, I know for a fact, is not an Apple user. Why? Because Apple doesn't have this. And it pisses me off. It pisses me off. Yeah, Apple, you can't become a member because if you're not on what do you call it? If you're not on an Android or a Windows, they don't have the join button. It pisses me off. So if you want to be a member and you got Apple, go find a buddy that has an Android, or go to a computer that is a Windows-based computer. Become a member that way. And Yincy, thank you. There you go. Thank you there, Yincy. Appreciate that. Become a member. If you want to find out about membership, thank you there, sir. I'm going to be up for a little while. I was supposed to be in bed about this time. So my bedtime just got flipped over again. Thanks again for everybody being here. Thank you to Yincy new members. And remember, if you have that S sign, like remember this, Matt72007, every time I see that, man, I'm looking for it. And I make sure I give you a shout out if I see you. So thank you. Remember, I'm here for you. I will talk to everybody. I will read your comments. I will have you in the show. You can call in. You can be on camera with me. We're talking Raiders football. We're talking sports. Kurtz, like I said, he's talking about his Lakers and his Cowboys, and he's going to be there in Dallas. It'd be great to be there with his family. I get a chance to see him. That's awesome. And I'll be decked out. So again, folks, thank you for being here. It's 20 minutes to midnight where I'm at. I'm in Florida, over in the Tampa area. So I got to get this done. Thanks again for everybody. Appreciate it. I will be here Sunday. Actually, I will take my computer with me. I will be in Austin, Texas, or Buda on Sunday. I will bring my stuff with me so I can do a show. And we'll do a show Sunday night. So be out there and check it out Sunday. Take care of yourselves and be well to everybody. This is Captain Jack. We'll see you Sunday. We'll see you all around. Thanks again, folks.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.
I mean, you can see right now, without LeBron, Lakers are struggling.
Let me tell you about a team I hate, all right? I know the Dallas Cowboy fan is here, so I had to make sure he knew how much I hate this team.
I'm ready. I've often said that the people who run baseball, they try very hard to ruin it.
I'm from Brooklyn. I don't have a problem saying it to his face. Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Hey, get any.
You're listening to the Captain Jack Sports Show on Northeast Streaming Sports.